Oh, I didn't. Dang it, I have a checklist, and I went through the checklist, and then I didn't do all the things. Because I trust myself. I'm like, I've done this checklist enough times. I know what's on it. No, I don't. Gosh dang it. And I didn't even pull up music either. Okay. Also, hello, hello. Let's see, I'm... Well, I barely started the stream and it's banning a bot already? Stand up, stand down, posture check, hydrate, and stretch. Gee whiz. Okay, I am standing up. I suppose I'm standing down. I'm chilling, I guess. I just blasted my nose here. I did a neti pot to try to clear out my sinuses because my sinuses have been bothering me. And it's awful. Running water through your nose like that is just awful. Especially because I've had a history of bloody noses, and it's like, oh, salt in my nose? That's a bloody nose. It just, not a good feeling, but it does make my sinuses feel a little better. And we'll see. It's like, if this lasts a little longer, I think I might actually have to go get looked at and say, yeah, I got a sinus infection. Okay, and hydrate, which I'm now doing. Yeah, the stretch is a very good idea because I didn't go walk it either. Yeah, I've been power sitting like all day basically. It's just I've been sitting and then I drove to work and been sitting. And also, hello there, Brainoid. Yeah, I was gonna say, and I tried to load up Steam, and Steam was like, it broke. There we go. Okay. And then for me, it's like what? Yeah, 2 hours. It's right as I go to bed. I don't know if I'd seen this trailer yet. MD Fury? It's a name? Okay, wait, I gotta watch the trailer there. Funny that it's a cat as part of this event here too. Very fitting, it seems. Okay, it should be running ads here any second, right? The lag time between ads are starting and ads start. It's just insane to me. There we go. Goodness me, that took a while. Okay. Okay. Let's turn that down on my end because that seems heckin' loud. Okay. Give me the release trailer, right? I had not seen the release trailer. That's a lot of cat memes. I'm liking this trailer a lot. This does a good job of kind of tutorializing here. Okay, yeah, it does say the 18th of November. Yeah, just very late on the 18th of November, because I'm like, I'm going to bed at the time that it releases. Is the one issue, because I'm like, I want to play the game, but I also want to go to bed at, like, the usual time here. And those things are incompatible. Now, do I play the demo? But is it necessary? It is tempting to boot it up for like half an hour, or at least do one run before heading to bed. It's just, I've been going to bed late the past couple of days, because I went and did the Game Your Future conference, and which was a lot of fun. It was a pretty small little convention, but got to see some regular game dev people that are local to the area, and got to meet some new people that I hadn't seen before. So definitely making me think I should go and show off my games, even if, because it was a small enough convention that I think there was an opportunity for me to do that, even if I didn't really have finished stuff. But I gotta remember, I also have that character creator that I can't that I could sell. I mean, I haven't updated it in literally years, but there is still a product out there that you can give me money. I feel like you have to have a specific product that you're showing off, but maybe that's not true. I don't know. Yeah, so like what does it have as the more like this? Yeah, this is one that just like popped up as like I saw a trailer, then I saw like here's lots of people lots of YouTubers covering it and stuff. I know there's been some amount of Replicat coverage, but I don't know. I'm assuming there will be videos after it's fully released here. It's just a very specific art style on this. All the fingers are gone. Recently learned some basics of assembly, mostly for personal interest. But I won't write any programs in it that's too time-consuming and convoluted to make something useful with it. Yeah, I think when you have tools that could go faster to make things, then I think you have to have a pretty specific use case to want to do assembly for a project, like to actually use assembly. Interesting that it put a little to the left, because that's not a roguelike or anything, but I think visually they are similar. So I can kind of see where it's getting at. Roguelike card building game. That's 5 screenshots in. This is like mobile game stuff here, where you're like, oh look, Look at the pretty characters. And then 5 screenshots in, they finally show, okay, here's the actual game that you're playing. I guess it's not a mobile game. It came out August 1st, 2024. Oh, free to play. Interesting. That seems very mobile game, and it's very positive. Interesting. What else got lumped under Replicat here? Yeah, okay, card battler stuff. That would make sense that card battler stuff would also be in there. So that must be this kind of wild that it's sitting at mostly negative, but also like it must be popular enough that Steam wants to still push it, even if it's sitting at a mostly negative. This one's not a roguelike, is it? Yeah, okay. So there's some amount of colorful, cozy game sort of stuff that it's also latching on to. There's just so much of it that's on my wish list, too. This is very much my kind of game. Oh, and then there's all the stuff that's already in my library that's also the more like this. That's funny. Assembly was just interesting for me for debugging why programs crash or getting a better understanding of things not picked up by Gigadora. It's a Godzilla character. Okay, wait, that seems like a pretty wide variety of games there on Arabit. This looks more like a colorful tactics thing. But then 20 minutes till dawn. Okay, then a couple of, yeah, okay, action roguelikes. A disassembler. Okay. Yeah, I was like, well, what's all this then? So they do have some amount of colorful roguelike sort of stuff. They need to make these arrows a little easier to see. Because I think you kind of have to click on them, right? Yeah, if you click... Yeah, if they're gonna have these arrows on the side that you have to click, they do need to make them a little more visible. I am not a fan of the way they did the pixels on this. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, explain to me what the game is. It's a tower defense. Okay. I didn't immediately rock that from the... What, piles of turtles there? Okay, tower defense makes it a little less interesting to me. I'm not a tower defense guy. I never played, like, Bloons as a kid or anything. Or Plants vs. Zombies. That was the, guess the game for the day was Plants vs. Zombies. And it took me a couple guesses to get there. It did not immediately... I did not immediately know what it was. This is just a top-down 2D roguelike tactics game. Command 3 heroes and chess-like. I was gonna say, they're selling the, I guess they're partially selling the characters on the busty lady sort of thing. I feel like a game like this would take quite a while to make. Figure out an entire tactics game. Because I was trying to make a tactics game where I didn't even have numbers, and that still felt like it was too much. So adding a whole bunch of numbers as well feels like it would be a whole heckin' lot of stuff. Does look cool though. Add it to the pile. Just slowly wishlist all of Steam. Okay, so they've got a pretty eclectic set of stuff in there. For stuff they've published. Okay, a couple of tower defense things. Yeah, I was like, this is a wide variety of things. Art styles and everything. Anxiety puppy. Also, I'm just realizing a brainoid like here when there's I was like, isn't there other launch stuff to do? I guess if you maybe I'm thinking there's like you gotta go press the button or something, but I guess it'll just automatically do that when the time arrives. And well, I feel like too much tomato when doing a launch stream there. Also, wait, there's not like a brainoid streaming the launch of the game, right? I guess not. If there is a brainoid here, if there is or was a brainoid here, very much might have been just to say hi and then disappear. Oh, so it doesn't even link the Twitch. No. Oh wait, is there launch tweets to go like? There we go. Like all the things. Is there more social medias to like? Yeah, I was all excited. I was like, I had it down on the 18th was Replicat time, and I was all ready for it. And then oh, it's because this is so Replicat is what? So I go 5 or 6 posts back, and it's yeah, 436 weeks ago. Dang, dude. And then 44 weeks ago. So only recently started using this again. 38 weeks ago. No Instagram post about the launch of the game. I gotta go like all of the social medias. Instagram doesn't work. I like Instagram. I enjoyed posting stuff on Instagram, and I'm a little bummed that it kind of died. I started posting a lot of clips and stuff though too, but I think there was a good amount of pixel art. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago that I had a like actual like Scavenger's Reign. I was trying to remember what that one was called. Yeah, no, I think it was a couple years ago when I was posting art on a regular basis that it actually had some amount of likes to it. Yeah, there we go. This was like the... Or not? I guess not. Maybe this was always dead and I just thought it was doing better. Yeah, no, there we go. 15, 20, 20. Yeah, it's like it used to sit around 15 to 20 likes and then turned into nothing. I just like Instagram as a platform to post on and stuff. Only posted a story. Used to use it a little more with a personal account, but that's also dying down recently. Yeah, I still use Instagram for the personal account, but that's like a lot of cute animals and stuff. Mixed in with a lot of cosplay stuff. There's a lot of cosplay on my personal account too. Oh, I was trying to see if there was any more links to click. Yeah, X I just stay away from, but I know numbers-wise, there's still a lot of people on X. Yeah, and then it's because I look at the notification and it's just... Oh, I guess this is some... Oh, maybe it's died down a bit, but I think if I go back here, there was a whole bunch of the... It was definitely flooded with, like, CryptoBot stuff for quite a while there. Oh, I could get a shift key for Borderlands 4. I haven't looked at the Randy pitch for tweeting about Borderlands at all in a long time. Feels good to be on the top of popular upcoming, though. Yeah, are the numbers looking good in terms of the like how to market a game on their wish list velocity and stuff? I guess yeah, if you are unpopular upcoming, then actually yes, if I 10K, I don't have those numbers memorized in terms of is that a that's got to be a pretty good number though. But yeah, again, if you're sitting at popular upcoming, then would make sense. You could bump those numbers up, right? There's still an hour left. Just to spam it on social media to bump it up. How's this one doing? 48. Okay, so yeah, this is very popular. Because that just came out like today. Oh, top of popular upcoming. Look at that. Even over Demon School. That's so yeah, my coworker is excited about Demon School. Oh yeah, that's what I could. Wait. Do I have it downloaded? I don't. Wait a second. Excuse me. Kingdoms of the Dump comes out today, right? Yeah, I talked to the dev at MagFest for quite a while about this, and this is one that I kickstarted, and I'm very excited about. And I don't know if I'm and then finding the time to play it when I'm like, I still kind of want to finish Borderlands 4. I still kind of want to finish Dishonored 2. I still kind of want to finish UFO 50. I still kind of want to finish. Well, and then I got to play Replicat now, and I gotta start streaming in 2 hours, but not sure if it'll survive until 3 a.m. Was this a publisher said, hey, publish the game at this time? Or was this looking at the, like, launch, like, worldwide, that this would be a good time to launch it? So, yeah, I was kind of wondering if there would be a Brainoid stream. I think you said that you're not as interested in streaming on Twitch anymore, but this just feels like a moment to do it for sure. Is it yes? No? I spelled it right? Yeah. Okay, 440 followers. Okay, now we'll just sit here and wait for it. I think it really helped. We stayed quite long at the top of popular upcoming. I think what helped? What thing helped to keep it in popular upcoming? Oh yeah, cause this. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say there hasn't been a Brainoid stream in a while, so. Oh, the launch time. Okay. So as inconvenient as it is for me, who's gonna be going to bed right when the game launches. Okay, wait. So. Oh, duh. There we go. Now, there we go. Kingdoms of the Dump. Let's install this. Let's clog up my computer with a bunch of games that I may or may not ever get around to. Well, yeah, it's like Isopod. I went and bought Isopod because I was like, man, I really enjoyed Webbed. Let's play Isopod. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this local dev made this game. I gotta try this a little bit. Yeah, Loop Hero, I was just curious about. Since I'm making a roguelike that has a looping sort of mechanic. I still want to put a few more minutes into Torso Tennis. It's one of those, like, I gotta at least win a run, right? Oh, wait, Inkshade. Inkshade was super cool, too. Like, oh, this is so tempting. Okay, no, we're not playing that right now. We're waiting. I don't need to be just, there's nothing to do there, but. Aha, okay. I am polyglot, but now an Arch user. An Arch Linux user. This has become your entire personality, I see. Oh, great. You just said who you are, and then, oh, I lost the game. Gosh dang it. I think Polyglot is a little bit better of a... Having had a long username in the past that people go like, what exactly is it? Gnomeable is still, syllable-wise, doesn't have great mouthfeel, but is a little easier to say. The music is so good, too. Just playing the very beginning of this had so much more personality than Sea of Stars. And so I'm just so excited for this. Because Sea of Stars kind of killed me on the JRPG thing. It was just disappointing. For me. I know there was a good amount of people that enjoyed it, but... Before that, it was Nerd? NRDT 360? Yeah, that's a bit much, too. Polyglot is, I think... that is the one I like the best, but... Maybe I'll try not to do some dead naming here for an Arch Linux user. Oh, it's because it's about magicians. I was like, why is Randy Pitchford talking about... Yeah, okay. Because it's a movie about magicians. That makes a lot of sense. Literally texted me on Discord. Is X back? X was down this morning? I guess. I don't know. I don't go onto X anymore. I think there is still a good amount of people on X. But yeah, I don't mess with it. Yeah, it's one of those, like, I don't even want to... Especially when it's, like, Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein Bill. That's the things that are on X. I'm like, hey, I'm good. Because I don't know exactly what's going to be under that. So... you gotta do it, but I lost the game. I already said that. When I saw Polyglot, I said I lost the game. It happened. Yeah, okay, it's only 6:30. Do I work on my own game development? Do I was gonna say I watch Brainoid stream, but Brainoid's not streaming yet, but... My downloading Arch, you don't have Gnome anymore. Tisk, tisk. An Arch Linux user. You could have scored so many points by saying a Gnome user. But no, an Arch Linux user. Oh yeah, I was half tempted to do this. I went and downloaded Marble Drop, and then I didn't know exactly how to run it, and I'm like, I don't know how to run DOSBox. I believe I've done it before, but it's been quite a while. Did I get to the point of installing it? I did. Yeah, because I played Rogue. I played, like, straight up literally like Rogue on here, I think. Okay, and then how do you... It's the... Yeah, and then I'm like, do I remember the commands for setting this up? It's just, no, it's been so long. So... looks quite better than Gnome. Not me, Gnome, but no offense either way. Oh, Arch Linux looks a lot better than Gnome. I'm not familiar with either of them. But I think there's a lot of things that look better than me anyway. I don't remember what the things are. To read the media, use a USB floppy drive that is mounted in DOSBox. To do this, start the program and type for the USB floppy. Yeah, okay, because what was the marble drop? And install Shadowlands? Why Shadowlands specifically? Oh, okay, that's just their example game. Being Shadowlands. Okay, mount a... Arch Linux has something. No, but it's too heavy. I wonder why the brightness is a 1.8. Interesting. But yes, I will do some push-ups. I want to do some squats, as in the sit up, sit down, or stand up, sit down. There we go. But I will do some push-ups. Yeah. Okay. No, I need to actually read a tutorial or something. I don't need to figure that out right now. I don't know what to do. Do I do some game development for like an hour before Replicat drops? Or I guess it's more than an hour still. Oh, 6:30. No, I got quite a while actually. Okay, wait. I'll do the push-ups first, then I'll do some squats. Ooh, wait. I might have an idea. Okay, now some squats. Gonna start streaming in 20 minutes, but don't know what you'll do either. Just chatting. Maybe play your own game. Well, if you have a cat, you can pet a cat for an hour or so, I guess. Oh, you did. That's just so. I was gonna say is so much squatting, but I think I was doing like 5 to 10 or whatever. So don't have a cat with me. Well, get a like a plush cat or something. Get a replica of a cat. Okay, wait. Squats time. Okay, wait. Let's. Like I said, I'll have to figure out marble drop later. Yo, the camera does not like that. The microphone's not picking up my knees and my ankle crunching, is it? It feels so loud to me, but I don't know if the microphone is actually picking it up. It's funny that it can still pick up my face from so far away. Yeah, and I don't know if it's picking up my voice from so far away either. I just remember that in college, a roommate came in and whispered penis from across the room, and the microphone picked it up. Cat's still back in Istanbul. There's only 7 squats, but you can do 10. Yeah, I guess I lost count. I was too distracted by messing with the VTuber. I could do some three more though. Okay, no, that's the zipper on my jacket. Okay, that's my leg crunching. Some Goro Goa. I don't know. I wonder if the game says what it is or how to pronounce it, because I know I've seen the name, and then I just kind of stare at it and go, oh, I already own it even. I feel like this was free on Steam, and I picked it up. Is how I ended up with this. Oh, is this another one of those, like, went and looked through my library and said, oh, hey, you've got that game. You could try playing that. Oh, wait, I saw another one in there. Man, there's a few of these that I'm like, there's too many dang things and not enough time. What the hell is going on with the thingy? What thingy? Oh, actually, did I have an indie games to play? Community goals, maybe? Oh, I guess this wasn't a community goal, but we'll put it down. Oh, and I'm actually going to use the ad break for the restroom. Okay, wait. I had a couple of brain blasts here. There isn't anything to look at from eugenics, right? Because eugenics feels like related in that it's a game about replicating cats. It's not on my wish list. Wait a second. Excuse me. Not that I'm like the biggest Ed McMahon fan, but a tactical roguelike sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, February 10th, and there's no whatchamacallit. But yeah, looking at eugenics. Also, I realized, wait a second. Wait one flippin' second. I have a bunch of tabs that I have a bunch of links that I generated from going to that convention. I could do that right now. So that's kind of related too. Okay, wait, this is actually not related. This was just me trying to find other roguelikes to look at. Okay, but this was somebody's link to look at. And then what in the fuck is that? Let's not do that. Whatever the heck that was. Okay. Okay, that's another link. Odd Sparks was just talking to somebody about. Yeah, because there's Dukido. Dukido? Maybe would be a better way to pronounce it. Let's see, this was a talk that I went to that was talking about how to make science games, and part of that was talking about how to just plan out a game. And there was a talk from Mark Cerny here that would be good to watch, maybe. Oh, Micah, that's what this is. Okay. Oh, yeah, this was talking about... yeah, that was all the... Okay, why was I looking at Instars in Time? Okay, I had the link pulled up, and then I went and clicked on Steam, and then... Is Steam having problems? It looks like Steam might be having problems. Because I click on it, and it says, oh, it's not running. It's like a... Silk Song. Replicat is just taking down all of Steam. It's a popular upcoming, and it's taken down Steam. Because there's that many people excited about it. Has there been, like I said, I think there's some YouTubers that have played it, but I don't know if there's like like, I guess I am a media person that is excited about Replicat enough to play it on launch, but... Yeah, there we go. That was why I was looking at that other, like, RTS thing. Yeah, because this group of people was crazy enough to do a co-op Pikmin game, which just sounds like so many units on screen to be doing multiplayer. That would scare me. That sounds intense, personally. Okay, we'll see if this is actually a link here. Yeah, see, and this is what... Oh, is it not actually? No, okay. Apparently somebody took it down. But they had their Let's Play. They just had links to their Let's Plays as a thing. I was like, okay, no, I feel like I could have shown off some of my stuff here. If people are just having a little table with, here's a link to my Let's Play stuff. Okay, and then this. Oh, there is a QR code. Oh, and a Twitch. We'll see if they actually stream on Twitch or if it's just a link. Yeah, because almost... I can... Pretty rare that I actually know, like... Or if somebody has a Twitch, it's pretty rare that they actually do stream on a regular basis. Yeah, they kept asking for exhibitors, and I didn't realize until after the fact that I'm like, I entirely could have done a streaming for game development talk. It seems a little intimidating, but this was... Yes, okay, that's Dukido. Okay, so that's those two. Are all of these gonna have QR codes that I should have scanned? Or now the rest of these are not gonna have QR codes. Okay. Tuck Valley Game Space. Did I not spell that right? Tech Valley Game Space .org. No, I had that right. I guess not. Okay. I tried out Google's anti-gravity code editor today. It said it works better than expected, but luckily just for relatively simple projects. Doesn't seem to be capable when it comes to games. Additional context, the code editor from Google has AI agents integrated that can create a project for you. Yeah, I was watching some of the, like... I do keep up with the... I do read a lot of articles about AI and stuff, which is why I was messing with Claude, but... I don't know, so far Claude has been, like... Because I just reached the context window on the chat I was having about Plunk as well. And it was like, oh, well, that means that the whole memory of that conversation is gone, right? So then now I have to, if I want to talk about the game more, I have to redo the conversation to some degree. Is it just an email? Tabletop games. I guess I could try tabletop games. Okay, it looks like there is. Is this the thing? I don't recall the person there, but that might be it. Shadow volume. Yeah, one of those I could put on music, but by the time I go to put on music, I'm going to end up watching a game trailer. And then it's like, okay, well... so it's just going to be me yapping. Oh, yeah, too many cooks. Oh, wait a second. I know this. Yeah, my coworker worked on that game. I'll have to ask him about who. Oh, I don't remember the name. I didn't pick up names of anybody. I'm just like, okay, there's one guy that's named Nathan, and I already know another Nathan, so that one made it a little easier, but I used to be good with names and faces. I guess I'm still kind of okay with names and faces in terms of... Wait, was it the Table Talk one? But I think I'm still okay with names and faces when it comes to actors and stuff, so I just need to figure out how to do that for people. Well, it's like I could recognize somebody perfectly fine and say, oh, I met you at this event and we talked about this thing, but then say, okay, what is the person's name? And it's like, that I don't remember. It might be helpful, but I don't tend to use names and pronouns and stuff when talking to people much anyway. It's just sort of, you're here, we're talking about a thing. I don't know that we need to formally... Okay. This is... Okay, that one last business card here. And that should be everything. brightbloommusic.com. Yeah, I should think about getting a new business card just because I've updated the pixel art on there to be my character. At least I've done it once, and I'm like, hey, you should do it again. I also wanted to kind of use up the business cards I had, though, too, which I've made a dent in them. I still got a good chunk of them, but I also have a good chunk of the old, like, black ones there, too. So I probably could just go buy another new set of the up-to-date cards. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this was just me looking at other stuff, but then this was... Oh, this was me just looking at Merge Maestro. As a test, I asked it to make a text processing tool that uses a node flow graph to allow processing a large amount of steps in a chain of simple tools, like replace, reverse, uppercase, lowercase, and more. And it delivered. It looks great, works great, and has a guide on how to add custom nodes. It's even written in a way that adding them is really easy. Not sure whether to be happy or sad about that. Yeah, that's. I also feel a little on the fence about like, if it does all the code for me, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, and it sounds like it's more consistent. That I think has always been the big problem, is when it's just not consistent. And if they figure out that consistency issue, then it gets into that territory of like, oh, we're all out of a job, we're all out of... Okay, I was gonna say, I'm already following here. Yeah, okay, this was just the talk about these games that they made. Okay, and I'm already following all of these things, right? I'm even following on X already? Yeah, I'm already following on X and everything. Oh, it was talking to the person who was doing Shmup Survivors. They were gonna do a time loop roguelike. Not roguelike, sorry. They wanted to do a time loop Metroidvania. And apparently In Stars and Time was part of that. Of which I was gonna say, it's not on my wish list. I don't know if I actually know this one. The characters look somewhat familiar. It's sitting at 5,000. Apparently people really like In Stars and Time. Yeah, this is a very particular type of... There's people that absolutely love this kind of art style. I like it, but I'm not, like, love it. And that was all the links here. It was very interesting seeing it use the browser to test the project and debug it. Well, and I didn't really... At least because me messing with Claude has very much been like, you hit a wall pretty regularly where it says you can't interact with this for a couple hours. It, like, very much wants you to pay for it. But I don't know. I don't feel like I've gotten enough use out of it to feel like this is worth paying for. It's just sort of, I ask it questions that verify my own biases and then move on. Or like I get it to say, oh yeah, this game's gonna be huge. And I really don't know if that's true, but why was I looking at the 17th Annual Unity Awards? I think I'm good. I don't really need that right now. Usually like time loops, but the game looks very story heavy and less puzzle heavy. Yeah, no, very much looks, like you said, very narrative heavy, which is also not entirely my thing. Okay, Pixel Crushers, I think I'm already following all the things. I already played, like, Crypt Crawlers and stuff. Love Hate. What is that thing exactly? And apparently, yeah, and this is why I double-click all the things, because when I go try to find stuff, when I go make sure I've clicked all the links, I find that I have not, in fact, clicked all the links. Okay, I guess we will go look at X there. Yep, okay, and I'm not following Pixel Crushers. I think I'm probably following the dev's personal account, not the business account, and this is the business account stuff. Okay, and then do I want to try joining the Discord? And the answer is like, I need to make some space. Of which there's like half of the Discords that I don't look at, and I know I could get rid of, but I don't. Got the entire project done without paying anything, although I had to switch models from Gemini 3 Pro to Gemini 3 Pro. Oh, Gemini 3 Pro High to Gemini 3 Pro Low, because otherwise I would have had to use a paid version. Okay. Yeah, and it did well. And Claude's a little limiting because it doesn't let you do images. It does not make images for you, which I think would make it a little more useful. But I don't know. It's interesting, but it's still not a tool that I would really rely on a ton. Yeah, this game was neat, but also like, oh, they don't have a video? Wait, they have video here, but they don't have like a trailer here? Interesting. Yeah, because this shows off more than what they showed off at the demo there. Yeah, this had a lot of mechanics. This was a Pikmin with a lot of mechanics and stuff too. Or I guess sort of technically like a Little King story as well. Is Claude not multimodal? Well, at least the one that I'm messing with, I think does not let me do images. I think it says, oh yeah, I can try to draw it out in ASCII or whatever, but it does not. And then, again, like I said, it might be the version of Claude that I'm using, but I think partially I chose Claude because of like the safety features. I've heard that Anthropic is a little more picky about being safe with it, which to me sounds a little more reliable. Yeah, and I think I was just watching a YouTube video that was talking about the like the temperature stat, where it's like if you put the temperature stat really low, then that gives you almost the same answer. And the YouTube video was talking that there was a paper that made it so that it was literally straight up the same answer. Yeah, this thing is actually the when they did the like pitch stuff, this little device here was the winning thing. But this is somebody that has put in a lot of effort to make a device that takes in any, like literally any controller input, and then mash it all into one output, so that you can have multiple controllers all controlling the same character or the same controller. So that like you have a little kid that you're like, okay, you're gonna press the gas button, and then I'm gonna do everything else, and then you can disable some of the buttons too, so that the only thing they can do is press the gas button. Because, yeah, Mario Kart was the example thing. But still, it felt like there is a lot of potential in the idea of, okay, you can hook up any number of controllers, any kind of controllers, and then have a bunch of people playing the same game at the same time with essentially the same controller. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of, like, streaming. And I think it did have, like, a some kind of web interface inside of it, because he was saying, yeah, it's a full computer inside of there too. So are LLMs better in ASCII art now? I know back when I tried it, it just was something not resembling anything. Oh, I haven't asked Claude to like paint me a picture or anything. It just said that it can't really do that, so I just kind of said, okay, we're not gonna mess with that. This doesn't look like it's related. This looks like it's something else entirely. No, wait. Under the Ludola brand. No. Okay, this is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a plug-and-play gaming adapter successfully funded on Kickstarter in 2023 that enhances GameCube and controller performance without latency. And then they've expanded it to be a anything goes kind of controller too. But this didn't seem like it was taking me anywhere. Yeah, okay, it just takes me back up to the top. So that is also not a link. But at least I'm on the wishlist thing for that. Yeah, this was another pretty bold like first project. There was like 6 people making I guess a walking simulator sort of RPG thing. Yeah, and then they have their own, like, you can submit your own character to be in the game, which is kind of crazy. Oh, does it not have any links? It's just here's our website. Oh, there, duh. Okay, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, Twitch. And then I'm not doing the Discord because I have too many Discords that I don't look at and I don't follow and I don't do anything with. Okay, so they just set up the account and that was it. Well, here I am. I found all the links you cannot hide from me. And then I wonder why I don't pay attention to a bunch of notifications. Oh, this is the sponsor. There was one of the tables, one of the booths that was a sponsor for stuff. That was like, yeah, we do consulting for a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and I scooped up the business card for this too. I think I'm good on that though. So was this actually related to anything? I don't, because this person I don't know if I recognize. They don't look familiar to me. Yeah, see, and I think that might have been somebody else was trying to be Table Talk games, so it's kind of, they are looping over each other. Okay, well, I thought I went and followed all of the people that were attached to this, but I guess not. Yeah, I'll have to ask my coworker about this. Because I was like, I do recognize the Game Jam game there. Yeah, I don't know where they got this. This looks good. This looks like an actual asset. The stuff that they had there was very gray boxed, and they're like, okay, here's some pixel art that is supposed to be some cheese, and then here's a ball of lettuce, and yeah, this seemed like a very high concept idea of like you have to fight the other person while cooking at the same time, and it functioned, but I think it also they don't know if they answered the competitive multiplayer. I think it's just hard to do, and then doing a high concept like you're cooking and fighting somebody at the same time that just seems like a lot. I have found somebody's blog. That's the thing. Is like I don't see like a how do you follow the blog and stuff too? Because I know there's a few of those like people writing up some cool stuff on their website, but then I don't see a way to like follow it sometimes. Yeah, this was interesting. This was a company doing sheet music for games. Like it was take video game music and turn it into sheet music. Just kind of wild. And I was just like, well, is there that much of a demand? And they're like, yeah, no, there's plenty of people who want sheet music. It was like, okay. That's cool that they found that little niche there. Yeah, this is the demo that I played here. That was this kind of space station VR demo. That was like, especially when going from like little pixel indie RPG to some other like small game, and then this very detailed VR game was just like, wowee, this is you guys have put a lot of effort and work into this. And then they didn't have a link to go follow stuff to keep up with them. But yeah, it's just surprising to me how many people show up to show off stuff, but then don't have a link for like future contact. Is like that's always what I'm looking for. Is just like, okay, no, give me the like link to go follow you somewhere else, because I wanted to follow, and if there's no like newsletter or something, then I just can't. Oh, I guess this is
the first time
all it is.
verbally. We thank you for accepting our offer, bounty hunter. You are to aid us in removing this world of the soulless mines of metal that infest its purity.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that tutorial or that
Staying in one of the 3 wings of this demonic obelisk. I have some True Society volunteers set up this safe house for you. You should have a clear view of what the OSA calls the safest place off Earth, Russus V. Don't worry, we'll be changing that shortly. They're using Grondel 4 as a node, an ultimate blackmailing operation. However, like an asset, you must be controlled. Well, this is farewell from us to you.
Yeah, okay, that's the one that I played, that secondary demo there. It's just weird that they put all this effort into this, and then I'm like, well, but I can't actually wishlist or follow or anything, right? Because then I hit wishlist, it just... Yeah, that's not a link to somewhere else. It's just, here's a video of this very cool thing that we made, and I'm like, yeah, it's very cool. I'm gonna forget about it entirely, though, unfortunately. I actually would have guessed that. Had a very bright pink backpack on. GitHub. Is there any other actual links, or is it just the cutest of characters? Contact? Hey, there we go. Oh yeah, I think I was already following on Instagram. Yeah, then these are just kind of personal links, mostly. Our TikTok is so good at giving me, here's all the goblins, here's all the goblin VTubers. I'm like, well, you... Can I say no? I don't want to, but that's just so many goblin VTubers. What was that game called, or where can one find it? Because it did look interesting to me, the VR game. That was ELM Studios. Like I said, there wasn't anything that you can really click on. But yeah, if you want to look at their website, this is their website that has stuff. I guess technically there is a Twitter/X. No, there's not. Okay. It keeps tricking me into thinking that there is a Twitter/X. But their website doesn't actually connect to these things. Oh, I guess I could just drop the link in there. There we go. If you didn't want to type it in, you can just, there's the link. There's nothing you could click on, but you could at least watch the video and say, hey, that's cool. And then, like I said, not remember that it exists is most likely what's going to happen. It's just going to fall out of my brain entirely until I go to the next in-person event and go, hey, I remember playing this. Yeah, okay, I was slow enough. You already typed it in. Yeah, and this is why I was poking at Claude, because Claude pulled up this as another game, which I hadn't actually heard of this one. Yeah, if we're trying to look up, like, slot machine sort of roguelike stuff. This looks like it's got a lot of different art styles in a way that I don't think meshes super great. This also has like a lot of ideas in terms of stuff drops down, but you also shoot stuff up, and you have all these nodes in the middle that also do stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say, this one I don't think did super well, and I can kind of see why, because there's a lot of things going on, and it's kind of hard to parse as to... And that's what I'm a little afraid of for Plunk, is that, at least right now, that it's not entirely grokkable as to what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to do it. But then I go and look at loot plot, and I'm like, I guess loot plot, you don't entirely know what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it off of just a single screenshot. So it might be another one of those like I'm worried for nothing kind of thing. I need to get rid of I added the removes just to test that and make sure that's working, but I definitely need to remove the removes because it makes it way too easy to tailor your build right now. After, yeah, okay, it is after every single successful score, which yeah, that makes it way too easy to score. Okay, I don't need to hit the sixes, but we're gonna do it anyway. I don't think I need the orange 3 either. Ooh, blue 3. Yeah, see, then it all becomes one singular color, one singular thing. They're pretty quick. So, okay, back to... Yeah, okay, I put that on the wish list. Yeah, $6. Oh, and this has been over a year that they've had this out. Have they still been updating it, though? What? It's somewhere around here, right? Where it says updates. View update history. Has it been getting updated or no? No, just the demo. Yeah, okay, so they just released it. And yeah, so that's definitely a smaller kind of game. And that's what I was hoping to find with some of those smaller games. I was gonna say, I have not heard of this publisher. This also looks like they publish some very small games. Which I will see. We'll see how small my game ends up being. I hope it's not, like, a very small game. Okay, and then I will punch that stuff into my own. I guess we could watch the Mark Cerny talk there. It's only 7:30. Oh, and it's ads. Let's go lie down, I guess. Okay, dokie. Oh, okay, but Brainiac did start up a stream. Oh, and it's a commercial break. There we go. Watch. Watch Brainoid. It says there's a commercial break in progress. Is there actually a commercial break in progress? This is not an ad. This is just waiting for an ad. You're not actually giving me an ad. You're just waiting for an ad. Oh, is it just super quiet on my end? Yeah, okay, it was just super quiet on my end. Okay, now it's not quiet on my end. I guess we could go right over to Brainoid. I don't know. It's one of those, like, I want to hang around and play the game when it launches, but also... Yeah, you're already there. Yeah, I did see the, I could do it. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I want to play Replicat, but it's still an hour and a half. And I'm like, well, we'll at least leave the Brainoid stream up. But... yeah, I was gonna say, is he gonna try to find people playing Replicat? It's not out yet, though. Yeah, I could go play the demo, but... Oh, I could change it to Replicat. But wait, let's see. That's tempting. Get it to loop in on itself. Could follow your request and fill the time with a little Gorogoa. I could. It was like I didn't really want to start up a game in the like hour that I have before Replicat. That was the one problem. It's just like I don't really want to start something new, but oh, apparently it's appealing to the cat VTubers. It looks like. Great. It did one little bit of I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, and now it's stuck in my head. Wonderful. Fantastic. It's a puzzle game. It could be interrupted and replaced or replicated at any point. Well, it's just a matter of games that I've started. It's just a matter of, like... it feels like there's that backlog of games that I have... like, okay, now, indie games to play. No? You're not gonna pull it up, really? But the more I start a thing, the more the things that I want to finish get pushed off. And I don't actually know how. Actually, let's do a how long to beat. To beat. Oh, there's World of Goo 2. I replayed World of Goo specifically. Oh, 2 hours. Okay. I don't have 2 hours. I have an hour and a half. Meaning I could get most of the way through it. You should have told me like 2 hours ago, so. Is there any game that you started that is easily interruptible at any point? Probably, okay, maybe... UFO 50 maybe, just because it's, you know, like arcade sort of stuff. There we go. Oh, Getting Over It. Getting Over It, I feel like I can pick up and put down at any time. Yeah, Animal Well, I just bounced off of. I could play Simple Latro. That's another card roguelike thing. Some backpack. Railbound, I have. That's the one I've been playing on my phone, though. It's like, that doesn't really work for a stream. Getting over it, though, for like just waiting and yapping. Wait. As much as you said go play the game. Like, had you told me it was 2 hours earlier, then I might have actually been a little more like, okay, yeah, let's do it. But July was the last time I posted this. Dang, dude. Endgame of Devil was last year, even. It's still stuck in my head. Gosh dang it. Okay, this is a multiple monitor setup here. Is that I want to get this game going, while also wait. I could listen to Brainoid in the background, right? Make it a maximum confusing, or I could do the two things at once there. Yeah, so he's just playing the full game here, isn't he? But I don't have access to the full game. I'm not a cool kid. It was not sent to me. Which, that's fine. I mean, I already have the... Oh, wait. Technically, do I have it purchased and ready to go? I just realized, wait a second. Have I even... Here I am saying I'm waiting for it. And it's just on my wish list. I didn't actually purchase it. I've just played the demo. Wait a second. Wait one mother flippin' second here. I have not... Oh, I can't pre-purchase. Okay, it's yeah, okay. There's no pre-purchase, so I can't purchase it and download it and then wait for it to be available. So I am just kind of sitting here waiting on the game to release. Just waiting on the game to release. We need a game getting over IT, where you have to do IT tasks, but if you make any mistake, you have to turn the game off and on again and start from the beginning. That would appeal to maybe multiple people. I think that would be a very specific sort of game. I'm trying to think, what was there was that Office roguelike. Actually, I can think of a multiple Office roguelikes, which is funny. Although I think one is a stealth one with the little robot. Going Under, that's what it was. Yeah, and that was Aggro Crab, yeah. Wait, so this is another one of those scenarios in which the more games you release, the better they do. Because I think Going Under
Peggy 12.
didn't take them under, but yeah, because it's sitting at very positive, and it's 2,000, which is enough to continue going. And then I think Another Crab's Treasure did pretty well for him. I don't remember this. Oh, it's sitting at 1,000. Yeah, don't remember this one at all. Oh, developer being Bubby Star. That's why. Okay. Publisher. So they published that game. Then I know this was a 3-year effort. Yeah, so 8,000. So this did do well for them. And then they spent a couple months making Peak, and then watching Brainoid is therapeutic. Wait, is it back to music stuff, or you're just saying watching him game is fun? Yeah, okay, so it is back to music. Yeah, okay, it is back to just bouncing around on whatever. Like I said, I could put myself under the Replicat category, and then just sit here watching Brainoid. Okay, so he is just playing music. Yeah, the only music skills I ever got was piano. And even that, I don't know that I never really got good at it, and I never really cared to get good at it. It's not really ever my thing, so. You have a delay effect on Brainoid's music? Oh, because me listening to it on my stream, and then, like I said, I could, slightly tempting to go put myself under the Replicat category, and then just watch Brainoid. Yeah, the double audio. Like I said, I could leave Brainoid on in the background. I could make the stream like entirely unwatchable by Is it?
Yeah, I'm too tired to play Replicat like this.
The audio is sounding slightly funny to me, and I don't know if it's the stream or if it's
Okay, last chance. Oh, we got it.
again, I don't. At least getting over it is something to do. Oh, and I just realized I did reset myself last time I played, didn't I? Let's see, what have I been up to recently? I was listening to Post Games, did a episode about Cave Crave, I think? Which that actually made me say, if I was doing VR, which I have not done. VR, is it on? It's gotta be on Steam, right? Yeah, Cave Crave. I do like caves, though. It did sound a little bit of a bummer that it was like ghosts and goblins and spiders and stuff, and I'm like, that's not what caves are about. I think it was just kind of most people are afraid of a cave, but I find it to be such a calming environment. I don't know. I find a dark nature to be so much less terrifying than like a dark abandoned building. Yeah, I just Oh, Q4, so it's not actually on Steam just yet. Okay. Dark is fine, but deep water is not? As in, like, you're not a fan of spooky or you're not a fan of like anglerfish and stuff, the deep water critters. That was one of those things of like, it's like anglerfish are like tiny though, right? Yeah, if I were to compare myself to a fish, it feels like it'd be an anglerfish. Because the guy is just a tiny little set of gonads that attach to the female. That's what I feel like if I ever do have a relationship, that's what I will be, is just a tiny pair of gonads. Yeah, but it was like this. I think they're talking about like this one where this anglerfish went swimming up to the surface for some reason. And it's like, I think smaller than a person's hand kind of thing. Or it's like closer to the size of like a fingernail or something. Yeah, and I was like, I think the anglerfish are typically a bit bigger, but at least that tiny one that went swimming up. Wow, look at that beaut. Look at that beautiful, beautiful fish. Oh, we got on this tangent because of Cave Crave. That's what it was. I do like anglerfish. I did have fun making that little gnomeler fish thing. Yeah, this is. I booted this up because I was looking for just a way to kill time, and yet this also feels like a game that I kind of need to be focused enough. So I generally don't like deep water, even when I'm still at the top of it. Just the thought of it going down deeper and deeper, and the inability of seeing down there is what I hate. And I'm not a big fan of the unknown. Yeah, I don't know if I've been that afraid of like the ocean. What am I doing? But I mean, part of that is I know like my dad really likes spelunking and stuff. Not spelunking. That's me. I like spelunking. I like caves. Snorkeling. I don't know why I mixed that up, but snorkeling. My dad's a pretty big fan of snorkeling. I don't think he's really gone snorkeling all that much, but that might be why he likes snorkeling, because there just is no, at least around where he lives, there is no ability to snorkel. So, not sure if being able to see down there would make it much better. Than my fear of heights would probably kick in. That's one of those ones that I don't have it as bad as my dad, but yeah, my dad and I both have some kind of queasiness around heights, or not queasiness, but wariness around heights. Yeah, no, I definitely understand the like fear of heights one, which is funny because I'm also the kind of person that has climbed a bunch of different mountains and stuff. But yeah, for me, it's definitely a safety thing, where it's like if I feel safe, then the height is really not that bad. But if it's like on the edge of like a ridge line or something, that's where it gets a little kind of spooky to me. That like, gets a little more concerning. You're never gonna actually sit on the spot there, are you? There we go. Okay, maybe you will. There we go. But yeah, I think I've grown out of the fear of heights just a bit. I think it was something that affected me a little more when I was younger. But I know there was definitely the, like, I don't know. It was a little more recent. But we did a big old swing over the edge of a canyon. And my dad was a little freaked out by it, and I was just sitting there laughing at him the entire time. Like I said, because I felt like I was strapped in and safe and stuff, so it didn't scare me too bad. Yeah, I know there was definitely that one hike. There was a hike that was walking along a. It was like walking at an angle on a slanted chunk of rock, and then the slant took you to like off a cliff, and it was just like. This just feels like I'm walking on a slope that wants to throw me off of this mountain. It just did not feel safe. It was a very small chunk, but it was enough that like it was. I remember it. It was spooky enough that I remember it. Though it's 0% in VR, and yes, when there's a large amount of ground, I don't actually care about the height as much. But once I get closer to an edge, it's way stronger. Yeah. So it's like that looking over the edge thing, definitely. And yeah, I haven't played enough VR to really have enough, like, to have, like, vertigo over, like, oh, here's this big gap or something. Yeah, that Steam headset actually did pique my curiosity, because I'm like, if it's not too expensive, getting an updated VR headset might be kind of nice. Would I make another VR game? That's the thing too, is like maybe. Like if I had the hardware, if I had the Steam hardware to be able to make another VR game, then like, yeah, maybe. Not super inclined to make another VR game right now, but well, and I guess now I have a little more like Blender skills. Yeah, I could do like Plunk in VR as well. That's the thing, is like that kind of abstract style I feel like can be ported over to many, many different places. Although I am a little concerned that the game does look fairly mobile-esque right now. Which is what I was aiming for style-wise, but I know Steam is a little allergic to that kind of thing sometimes. But I do think it's a matter of just making sure that the game looks complex. Even if the art and the assets are not all that complex, it's just a matter of making the game stuff there. Probably should try your VR game sometime in the near future, maybe even tomorrow. The, okay, yeah, that did pause it. But, because I think I made a couple in VR. Let's see. If I were to recommend a VR game that I've made, definitely Line Rider VR. that would be the VR game to play. But there's also the Spider Simulator VR, which according to YouTube is a bit more interesting to people, and then the Bird Game one. You kind of need a second person for this one because it pops up on the screen like the you have the one person that can see the whole map and then the other person that can see the stuff in VR. This was a cool one though. I do like this one. But yeah, if you want quick little well, yeah, this is the most fully featured because I spent I think a couple months on Line Rider VR to the point of like I really don't like this project. I worked on it long enough to the point of like I hate this. I don't want to look at it anymore. So that means I put a good amount of effort into it. That's the thing, is because I've heard that refrained. Is that like that like I've heard that there definitely are developers that hit the point of like you know, I hate the project now at this point, but and there's the big projects. There has been a couple that I've gotten to the point of like, okay, no, I don't. Yeah, I put these under small projects, even though these were kind of a couple month-long projects. Oh, there we go. It just blended into... Yeah, and this was another one I just needed to go actually make some puzzles and stuff. And I didn't. Yeah, I do wonder if I could go back and try to, like... Because I think I got to the point of where it just needed content. And I just didn't make the content. At some point I also want to try to make a VR game, but first I want to generally get better at game dev, because I prefer physics heavy VR games because they tend to be a lot more immersive, and that's what I like from VR. Yeah, that would make sense. If you have a thing that you like and would be interested in. Yeah, I guess Line Rider VR was a bit more physics heavy, obviously. But then, I guess the other two were not as much. Why am I doing it like that? But yeah, it is interesting that I think that Spider Simulator VR trailer is the, like... Is it the second most viewed video on my YouTube? Or not second. I know it's popular. I know it is a popular video. I don't know if it's like the... yeah, okay, it is. It is the second most popular video on there. Yeah, I was like, I think this is going to take quite a while for it to tick up over 10K views, but... it never really stopped getting viewed. Yeah, maybe one day I could go back and redo that, too. Yeah, it all hinges upon I finish this dumb dad blasted mother flippin' game enough to put a Steam page out, and then I can decide what I want to do from there, because if the Steam page is like, okay, wishlist velocity says people like this and are interested, I can really devote my effort to it, but if the answer is nobody cares, well, then I can just turn it into an idle game instead, and That is what I was thinking, is that, like, because How to Market a Game keeps saying, like, now's the time to make a horror game, now's the time to make an idle game. So, speaking of YouTube, the one YouTube shortest reached 10K views. Nice. Like I said, I'm still quite a ways away from getting a 10K view video. And I think... Oh, wait, I lied. I think there's something on TikTok that I just happened to talk about gnomes during the time that they were obsessed with gnomes. Oh, also shorts. Because I think there is... Yeah, okay, 1,000 views. But my other channel... Because I know the Elden Ring one did like 3,000 views or something. Yeah, because I titled it well and it actually was the thing that I said. Surprisingly. 15. Okay, so this did. Why the heck are people watching this? Twitch liked this too. Either that, because when I just posted a random thing on Twitch, because it was like, oh, if you get a number of views, you get a badge. And I was like, well, this is the only short I have, so we'll put it there. And then it's sitting at 15K. I'm like, why? I don't think this is very good. Okay, wait, go get popular. Okay, shorts sorted by views. Yeah, okay, so it did hit 3,000 and then stop. So that's the best I've gotten. For a short, it's just 3,000. I gotta up my game, apparently. Also, excuse me, it said sort by views. 12,000 is bigger than these other ones. What? Unless that's not actually what that is. Weird. Oh, and then it doesn't... Oh, this... Yeah, this... No, it should have the other one, right? That's what I was just looking at, was that... Okay, that does not seem to be filtering that in the way that I would expect. So yeah, I gotta up my game. If I were actually competitive. I'm not competitive though, that's the thing. I don't care. I think it's great that number went up for you. I think it's great that you have a short that has 10,000 views. Well, and that's the like non-Euclidean Minecraft or something, right? Or that's like the teleport between two places. Or portal. There we go. Gosh dang it. A portal in Minecraft or something. Yeah, and I don't know if I'll do the PowerPoints. Yeah, because I was trying to do the PowerPoint videos for YouTube, and that... I don't know, I wasn't really enjoying the process of the PowerPoint stuff. Or the process of... I don't know, I think I found it easier and better to do the full, like, script. It's just the recording of the script is the part that I don't like about doing a bigger, longer video, but I think it comes out better when it's got a script instead of just a PowerPoint. So then it comes to what would I actually do as the YouTube video content, and that's the hard part. Is actually figuring out what would I talk about. Although I have a list of video ideas I could look at, because I think there's even one that I wrote out an entire script and then just never did anything with. Oh, there was that one that I even did the like. I just never edited the video too. I just make so much stuff and then I'm not like super dialed in on it, and then it just never turns into anything more. Yeah, it's this. I keep writing down all these ideas on this document here. But then all of these I think are super cool, but not. But these are like a specific, like, Twitch related thing. And this is not like making a game, this is making a little extra product kind of thing. The non-Euclidean videos had even more, but wasn't ready for the success at the time, and not now either. Otherwise, would have published any video this year. Yeah, see, that's the thing too. Is like you gotta uh, be ready for the success, and it's finding that niche. It's finding that specific like thing that you can repeat that people are interested in. That is harder to figure out. Well, and also the thing that is easy for you to make, in terms of like you actually like all the parts of the process. And that's the thing. Is like the actual. It's always been that just like the recording part of it is the part that I don't like. But it is easier to do when you're just reading a script kind of thing. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I should go back to doing like a script. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the postmortem of the loop toss thing, which I think I just didn't edit. I think I have the video that I just didn't edit. Yeah, okay, then this is just not gonna make because Borderlands 4 is out and nobody cares about Borderlands 4 at all. So. Yeah, see, this is one of those ones that, like, it's a pun title. Or, you know, if you're talking about dicks in video games and you say brief. It's like, that. I don't know exactly how you would do that for a YouTube video, but I feel there's some of these that I just wrote down the title of the video and then didn't really know exactly how I would do a video of it. But I was able to repeat the non-Euclidean stuff. I did enjoy making them, but I did all the variations I could think of and just ran out of stuff to try that would still be somewhat unique. Yeah, that's the other problem, is getting that, like, endless well, not just a small vein of gold. Okay, but it does say ads, so I will let the ads run. Yes, this is one that I think I actually did start writing out the script for that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, well, and that was part of the process of like making a YouTube video with a script. That was a bit of a pain. It was the idea of trying to figure out what exactly I put on screen. But now I'm realizing, well, I have my VTuber model, so any of those like blank spots where I don't know what to put on screen, if I just record myself talking with the VTuber model, well, then I have something to put there. So it is making me think I should go back to doing like scripted YouTube content because it would be a little easier to do. Well, and it's also the test of like I went and tried to do like a PowerPoint sort of content and it kind of works. Internet was completely dead for a moment. Yeah, that was internet was completely dead at work today. So we were all like on our hotspots on our work phones before it finally came back, which I'm glad it did because I know I hate these stairs. I flippin' hate these stairs. I hate that I have to do this again. Well, okay, maybe not hate. I love that I get to do this again. I get to keep playing the game. Plus, this is a very good yapping game. Would I ever want to make my own rage game? I think I'd have to figure out what sort of concept I would do as the rage game. That's the thing. I don't know what I would do as the, like, locomotion. I lied. Wait a second. No, I've thought... Because I was thinking, like, a Jump King. Is Jump King pixel art? But I was thinking you could do a 3D, like, voxel art Jump King. Possibly. But it's funny because I haven't actually played Jump King. This is the only, like, major rage game I've played. Yeah, I've played some other minor rage games, but this is the only major rage game I've played. That's the thing. It's like, I like 3D platformers and stuff, but... Oh, it's just the, like, do I want to do the level design? And it's like, maybe I should try doing that. Try doing, like, a more narrative-focused thing at some point. Or, like, an actual, like, has levels kind of game at some point. But it's just not easy. It's only 8 o'clock. I'm all, like, ready for bed because I keep going to bed way too late. And yet there's still another hour until the flippin' game. Is Brano doing anything interesting? Nope, just in a commercial break. Also, absolutely wild that they don't actually run an ad. It's like, why does it just say commercials? And that's it. It doesn't have an ad? Why not sell me something, you goof? Yeah, okay, so... Brano's just making music while waiting. We're all just waiting. Waiting on the cat to drop. Keep on waiting on the cat to drop. This seems glitchier than usual. I don't know. Like, it might be my mouse. Might have messed up something with my mouse here. Or maybe it might have been a Windows update. We'll blame it on Windows. Which wouldn't be a problem if I used Arch Linux. Or if I used a Gnome, or if I used... That's the thing. It's like, would I want to pick up one of those Gabe cubes? One of those Steam boxes? Or whatever it's going to be called. I don't remember what it was called, but... I don't know. I don't think so, because I'm like, I don't know that I need a Steam machine. I don't know that I need a computer just for Steam. That's kind of what this computer is. And I know that was one of those, one of the podcasts was mentioning, like, and just having another computer for your, like, living room area, which I'm like, I do use a laptop as my, like, living room, Like, I had the laptop as a backup computer, and then it became the, like, wait a second, I could just use it as my viewing machine for all sorts of stuff. And that was important because then I don't have to log into a bunch of things on the TV or anything, so. Oh, it is just called Steam Machine? Or that's just what people are guessing it's called? No, wait, no. Because they said what it was. It was the Steam controller, the Steam cardboard, the face mask. They had the actual names for these items, and then I didn't remember any of them. Except Steam controller, because that's obvious. And I guess the Steam machine is pretty obvious, too. Okay, why am I having so much hard... Why am I having a hard time with this game? The answer is because it's a game that's supposed to be hard to play. That's why. This is not anything new. You're supposed to have a hard... It's been a while since I played this. Man, and I think the game actually takes like 20 minutes to get through if you know what you're doing. No, not 20 minutes, like... It's gotta be like super quick if you know what you're doing, right?
Oh, no.
Okay, now, when it starts to be this erratic with my mouse, I'm like, okay, that's me getting tired. It's weird that I can see it visually and not feel it as much myself. That I'm like, okay, no, that's erratic. That's me. I'm tired. It's 8 o'clock and I should think about going to bed so that I can go drive to work. And yeah, no, I should think about going to bed early. Problem is, I wanted to play Replicat at least once before going to bed. It's launch day. It's launch time. I gotta play the game once. It's right when I go to bed. If it had just been an hour earlier.
No.
Or if it had been an hour later, I could make the excuse like, no, it's too late. I'll just play it on launch, or I'll play it the day after. But no, it had to be right at 9 o'clock, which is like, okay, now that feels like I could make it to that time. Okay, just get me past these stairs, please. I hate these stairs. I'm awful at these stairs. There we go. Hell yeah. Now, do I know how to do the rest of this? No, not really. I've gotten lots of practice getting to the stairs. I have not gotten a ton of practice getting past the stairs, but I have done it. Getting over it without using glitches is apparently beatable in just under 59 seconds. That's very fast. Yeah. Okay, less than a minute glitchless is insane. Yeah, I think we'll see. I have to check the hours, but I may or may not be under 60 hours. Or, yeah, 60 hours as opposed to seconds. But hey, if I enjoyed all of it, then it's time well spent, right? Did I enjoy all of this? It's taken me some amount of hours to get to the point of enjoying it. And now I'm at the point of, like, I am enjoying it. And I'm enjoying yapping while playing the game and stuff. Yeah, then there's just something, there's a hole here that you want to make sure you don't fall in, because I have done that before. You're going to be stupid, aren't you? It's just what you do. There we go. Okay, this is where I got to last time. I got a little afraid and then fell off. And man, and I got all the way up this once. That's what sucks, is I got to the next area. where there's a sort of safe platform where it's a little harder to fall. Yeah, it's this does get the slight vertigo, not the orange. It had to be eliminated. Annoying or not, it had to be eliminated. That's something I never saw. I feel like I should have been around for that era of YouTube to see the annoying orange. And yet, I've never seen it. No clue what it is. Beyond a fruit with a mouth. What are you doing, bud? Like I said, I'm too tired to be playing this. I really should have just left it at that point. Because now I gotta do the stairs again. Man, it sucks so bad that I moved to a different computer. I got a new computer. It didn't save what I did. And now I actually have to get good at the game instead of just getting lucky and getting past the rock part ones. I didn't want to get good at the game. I just wanted to get past the one section and never have to do that again. I flippin' hate these stairs, too. I didn't even think of the annoying orange when saying that. I just remember hearing that part with the orange is difficult in getting over it. Oh, okay. So you're saying this rock section is pretty difficult. At least the one time I actually did it, it didn't seem like it was too bad, but then again, I'm finding that repeating them, my beginner's success is, my beginner's luck is not easy. I gotta remember to clip stuff. It's like, it would help me so much if I just remembered that I have a button and all I gotta do is press it. Because I think some of the stuff that I say is kind of clippable. Like, some of the stuff I say is kind of workable as, like, I could edit this into a quick little video, and you never know what's gonna pop off, because me just watching a screwdriver fall off a cliff was apparently interesting enough. I think I'm tired. I think I'm a little too tired for this game right now. I think I'm good. I just don't know what to do. I got flipping 45 minutes. Do I put it on Replicat? Despite the fact that I'm not playing Replicat just yet. Yeah, yeah, if he keeps looking at this.
Gnome is waiting for Replicat.
Yep.
37 viewers. You can also check it.
Oh, I can play Replicat while waiting.
Stepped up and they wish this activity. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Oh, it gives a ranking? Interesting. Yeah, if you annotate it, I wonder if those are related to videos or something, or what? Let's think of a gnome-themed game mechanic that would be usable for a rage game. One thing that always comes to mind for me is Grow Home, with its plant growing, but I'm unsure how to make a rage game using something like that. Well, this is another one of those, like, I already made, or rather, Brainoid. Speaking of Brainoid, Brainoid already made this with Agronome. That was actually kind of the idea, was to do Agronome. Okay, no, just give me my... But that is basically what Agronome was supposed to be. Where is that? There we go. Because I was trying to capture, like, a Moen. Which apparently on the Discord there was some drama that, like, I guess one of the artists or something. It was kind of weird. I couldn't tell. It was two different people that were like, "Please stop doing what you're doing. I can't take it anymore." Yeah, it was one of those weird things of like I don't know who to believe in this scenario because one person says I'm just trying to make the game, and the other person says please stop making the game, stop doing this. So hard to tell if it was like somebody took over somebody else's project or what happened, but because I don't know if that one's still being worked on or not. Because I was having fun with that one too. It's just hard to find the time for all these things. Well, I got 7 hours in the game. Didn't realize I got all the way up to that point. Okay, yeah, so the patch 2. But yeah, there's some kind of something or other happened on Discord in which they're, I think, no longer working on this. Or something like that. Somebody is still working on it or something, but also, I don't know. Again, trying to get a hold of me on Discord during a stream. I'm never gonna see it. It doesn't happen. I don't look at Discord when I'm streaming. You know, of Agronome, I was there when you made it, but it's not really a rage game. Well, but that's kind of what the direction I wanted to head with it is like giant beanstalk, kind of like grow home kind of thing, where that if you fall all the way down the beanstalk, then But I guess there's enough like platforming flight mechanics that it's not really a fall all the way down the beanstalk. But that was part of the idea behind it. I don't know. Do I have my game idea? Did I write down any kind of rage games under my game idea? Grow home or grow gnome. That is a pretty good switch out on words there. Probably video game ideas. Other maybe. Game idea journal. So did I write down any rage games? Yeah, I definitely wrote down this as like a. I guess I didn't say 3D platformer, but that it was the idea of doing a 3D platformer there. Where you play as a toaster. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty vague. Yeah, and I don't think I have any that are rage game related. Oh, no, I guess Angry Birds platformer. / World of Goo. That's thinking of the mechanic of the digital goo balls. World of Goo. Digital style. I mean, I even bought myself a Goo plushie because I love World of Goo, and then I still have not played World of Goo 2. No, you're not gonna actually show me the thing. There we go. Yeah, these. Yeah, because the digital Goo here was the ones where you select them and then fling them. And I feel like that could be kind of used as a platformer. It's probably a mobile game already, though, now that I think about it. Is there a Shadow of the Colossus VR? That seems like such an obvious idea to me. But I don't know if there is. Okay, yeah, so there is a game that is sort of like a Shadow of the Colossus in VR. Like I said, this just feels like an obvious idea to me. Yeah, okay, I did write down Voxel Art Jump King. Yeah, I don't remember. Some of these I don't entirely remember what I was going on about. I'm just now realizing Chibi Robo Souls-like is just another Crab's Treasure, basically. Yeah, this was reading that how to market a game, saying, go make a horror game, go make an idle game. I'm like, oh, an idle horror game, right? Is that what you mean? And it's just because I have that character creator that I'm like, oh, I could do all sorts of just here's randomly generated characters that you're feeding to some kind of monster. But no, have not really come up with a specific like rage game idea. I know whatchamacallit just came out. Actually, wait, there are a couple of games I wanted to look at in terms of their... Oh, Morsels looked like it was doing pretty dang well, I think. Yeah, I think Morsels, yeah, 63 in a single day, pretty dang well. Super Loco, Train, Cozy, something or other. Yeah, a pinball game that makes you mad. The beach that makes you old. It's a little, there's too many syllables to really hit the beach that it makes you old. Also, I think that's a little bit too long of a title. I think once you get into there's like a certain number of words where it's like, no, if you want to do that many words, don't do something less. That's like flipping my card is better than your card. It's just no. That's the title is still too short. What, like my card is better than your card? That's too much, man. And that's like talking to my coworker who really is enjoying the game. Kept calling it my card because it's like, well, that's you don't want to say the whole thing. It's too long. That's like those silly animes that have titles that are just way too flippin' long. Like nobody wants to say that whole title. 1 user reviews. That's somewhat surprising because it looked like Northern Lion was having fun, or at least I saw Northern Lion playing it. So yeah, Robot Roller Derby, Disco Dodgeball, and Planet Ver. Yeah, it was. But even those, I think they shortened the title so that it's PVKK, right? That's not like. Yeah, it's PVKK, and then Planet. See, this is if you want to do an insanely ridiculous title, doing it as the second part of the title makes sense to me. Q3 2026. Wow, okay, they got a ways to go on this. This looked like it was just fire a gun by sitting in a room and pressing buttons. But I guess they got quite a bit more to do. Don't try to pronounce the full name, it's German. You don't think I can make an attempt at a German word? Because you're right. I don't actually know what my heritage is at all. I don't know. I think... I believe it's like Polish, maybe? But that's... I really have no idea. I gotta go away, Rocket Roller. Which this one's kind of funny, because I'm like, I actually have played Rocket Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball. And this one doesn't bother me as much, because... What? No, that's the name of the game, right? Okay, wait, Rocket Dodgeball? I'm not... okay. Not Rocket Robot. Yeah, okay. Robot Roller Derby Disco. Yeah, there we go, okay. Yeah, and this is one that I played with somebody that I kind of only barely knew. and yeah, had an afternoon of just kind of playing this game. Yeah, but there they even emphasize it. Disco dodgeball. This is basically called disco dodgeball, but then rock and roller derby. And I guess even roller derby is kind of one word, so it's still 4 words. So it feels longer, but it's 4 words, which I think is not awful lengthwise. Yeah, just like I think this is actually not the worst title either. Oh, this is a remastered version that apparently did not do very well. Interesting. Because they had their own, like, auto battler, right? Oh, wow, I have a few of their games. I have this? I don't even remember what this is. Weren't they working on... Was it not them? Who's doing that one? Oh, man, there's that... Oh, I can't think of it. I just saw it in an Alexa video. What was it? He probably did not say what the name of the game was. Oh, great. And then what? I thought this was a recent video that I watched. Apparently not. Why are people going crazy over Dog Witch? I don't know. Dog Witch just... It looks interesting, but it looks... like it's trying too hard to... Okay, here it is.
You know, by
This one.
by now I think that we're all used to the idea of gambling a bunch of units together.
This game. What is this game? Oh, yeah, it was like I remember seeing it here, but I don't remember what... The Wonderful End of the World is a game that's a bit like Katamari, if you know that. Yeah, okay. I know the new Katamari is apparently pretty good, but... And it does interest me as an idea, but I've still never played a Katamari game. And see, it's the thing. It's like, I don't remember if this, like, interested me enough to buy it, or if I just ended up with it on a bundle, or, like, Humble Bundle or something. But what's this dumb dad blasted mother flipping game? I can't remember what the name of this one is. And I thought this was I thought this was that studio. I thought this was Deja Bond Games. But then it doesn't look like it's in the either new releases or upcoming releases, or... Was it that, maybe? Was it not their item here, or was it... Okay, wait, if I type in Bernie's dog... That's not gonna get me to the game, is it? No. What? What's this one, though? I don't remember what this one's called. I also kind of want to figure it out, just because it'll kill time. While we're just sitting here waiting. Waiting on the game to launch. Doing builds right before the launch?
Grandma chair is one of my favorites, actually, yeah.
I probably could have got some game development done today, but that's okay. Well, no, I also got through all those contact links from the last thingamabob. Play Borderlands 4 for half an hour. Well, it was called Boratro. Could play some Balatro. What's the last thing I did in Balatro in... Do I not has Balatro downloaded? I'm like, this feels like an important one to have, because this is how I was found. By Brainoid, that kind of... Holy heck. My internet's that fast? I thought it was good, but not that good. Yeah, okay, I have much more time in the mobile version at this point. Oh, interesting. They got the mods for Balatro. Okay, it did pick it up. It's like, it should, right? Oh, and that ad break. Well, I do need to... Oh, yeah, that's the thing. So that's... Oh, and then I was in this spot because of Borderlands 4. Yeah, I was like, how... Million Monster Militia. Thank you. That is the game. It is. Publisher. Oh, Dejabon is the publisher, not the developer. Okay. And it's sitting at a very positive. Okay. 85, though. Which... Wait. Don't I have a Steam revenue estimate? Steam revenue calculator. What the heck? Why in the heck are you not running? That's Steam DB rating. You should be able to do the Steam estimate, right? Okay, not remove, but... Oh, it is just looking at Balatro. Yeah, you do that. I want you to estimate the Steam revenue. Also the... Oh, yes. Yes. I never did actually download that and try that. I just watched the videos. I watched a couple... I don't think I finished this one. Yeah, I didn't finish this review guesser.
As you can see, we're here.
Hey, the balanced mode. Yeah. Yeah, I did want to make sure that I have this. Oh, I gotta do effort. I gotta put effort into getting it attached. It's only for Chrome and I use Firefox, so made it compatible with Firefox. That's cool. Oh, it's because it's not attached. It's not in the... Or maybe it is on the Chrome extensions page. Oh, there it is. Okay. It did finally pop up with the estimated revenue, so 10K for release date a year ago. You see, that's the thing, is that like Luck Be a Landlord made a lot. Endgame of Devil made some amount of money, but then I think Which is interesting, because I thought the itch.io page did fairly well for this Millennium Monster Militia. Like, I feel like I played that, like, demo version when it came out. So it's not... Why are you not doing the thing? Yeah, I guess I could be playing Endgame of Devil now, too. I'm just looking to kill some time, but... Yeah, this is another one of those that I played on mobile, so... Yeah, 25 more minutes? Yep. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. It's right when I go to bed. It's when the game comes out. Because it's setting it very positive. It's like people like the game, but apparently... Okay, so there is some design decisions holding it back. An hour after you go to bed usually. Yeah, like I said, I'm also like, I feel like I wanted to go to bed early, and yet here I am gonna be going to bed late because of like, well, I gotta play Replicat on launch. Yeah, so this is looking less like the... Or maybe the genre is saturated. This is the slot machine roguelike. This is the second order one, and then this was too late in the game. Yeah, 2023, and then here, April. Oh, so that's a very fast follow then. Just having Blatcher open the background for the music. Yep, that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm like, yes, the music is fantastic. We'll just leave this. I'm like, wait, I beat Luck Be a Landlord. I don't really remember these. That's even like a common item. Making me think I should boot up Luck Be a Landlord, except that's on my phone. That's where all my achievements and stuff are. This is the first screenshot? Why is this the first screenshot? It feels like this is the one you would want as your first screenshot, because that's what the game is. And then there's the stuff that says, okay, there's a bunch of content in the game. Yeah, those are the important things. Yeah, see, this is what makes me a little afraid of doing the kind of slot machine roguelike thing. I am doing a different spin on it in that you're drawing a path through the items after you roll them. But... And I remember having fun with this one, but I didn't get too deep into it either. Yeah, but this only getting 10k is like, And then why is this not pulling up the thing? And then this... Yeah, again, it's also not pulling up the thing. Do I need to click on you? How did I get it to do... I want you to do the Steam revenue calculator. You did it once here. You have the estimated net revenue for this one. But you're not going to do it for the others? Okay, so do I want to do part of a run of... Yeah, okay, I haven't... Oh, I guess I never hit the... I didn't figure out all the blinds in, or at least on the mobile version, I don't think I have all the blinds either. Excuse me, Steam. Can you not do that? Steve! Okay, that's this. There. Stop. Stop. I guess I could be playing Review Guesser instead. Yeah, okay. There's a few decks I have not unlocked on this either. Oh, confused when you open the Steam page for Luck Bay Landlord and it said Meter Fortuna? Didn't know that the time names can be converted to region specific. Yeah, okay, talking to a different coworker at work was saying, do not skip ever. It kills your economy. So I guess we're gonna not skip. And go for a flush. 8765, yeah. Always with the flushes. Joker gains +3 chips per discarded spade. Do I want to care about discards? Oh, I most likely need to get that voucher, right? Because it took me a while to get on the mobile version. So if I... and then again, I go for the unlocks. Yes, exactly. Buy a total of that many playing cards. I don't think I can afford that voucher right now. Well, then we skip. And then we don't skip, apparently. Do not skip. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I'm just now realizing you get $200 and then you could buy all sorts of properties. There's definitely some different numbers in Monopoly than there is reality. Well, I guess there's 3 of a kind here. I was trying to do another flush, but maybe not the best idea. Is there like another 7? Not really, no. Is there... let's see, I can't discard it. It's a bunch of nothing, but... Can I get a full house or something? No. I don't think a 3 of a kind is gonna be good enough, right? That's not gonna be anything? I don't have like a jack or something. Well, this did not turn out. Oh, that was enough. Interesting. I did not think that was going to be enough at all. Oh, and it's not giving me a joker. Apparently, I do need a joker. Although this is going to be my last chance to purchase a voucher, though, right? I don't need to... Okay, I'm not going for the collection. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I clearly need some kind of... I am trying to drag it. I am trying to play it like the mobile version. We just need a full house. A full house. Or a flush. I think I did also see a thing that said flushes are like the easiest to get, and then I just basically do nothing but flushes. This seems like it's a bunch of nothing. Ace, king, queen, jack. I guess Could maybe go for a straight. Nope, no straight here. It's only gay. Oh, or I lied. And there's a possibility of it being straight. Although that doesn't work with this, does it? Because I haven't been playing any straights. 15 minutes. Just need to kill 15 minutes. I see. It's yeah. You have to have the currency to be able to skip the booster pack, though. None of this is speaking to me, and I just kind of want to keep the money. Okay, don't skip, apparently. Do not ever skip the thing. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try to do the maximum economy thing. I don't know. Flush diamonds. Hey, would you look at that? Okay. Oh, and this is saying, yeah, play flushes if I've been playing flushes. Right? Yeah, it's flushes. Just remember to flush. That's it. Almost a flush. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. I could just play the straight too. Oh, I need king or something. No, wait, Queen, Jack, 10. Yeah, no, or a 7. Okay, well then get rid of these. There's the king. Now that I've discarded everything, now I've left myself with nothing to my name to score with. It's a +2 mult, right? Okay, ace, king, queen, jack, 10. This is gonna have to be good enough. And most likely will be. Somehow the game feels harder on playing everything. Like trying to make an economy of things here. I'm gonna do this maybe. I keep trying to drag it like on mobile. Create a tarot card when blind is selected. I guess that'll help my economy. It is uncommon too. Okay, it's select. It's not. Okay. No, play every single thing. Yeah, because I could go for the flush there, but I'm also like, well, if I could do ace, king, queen, this will let me do spades. And then I convert these to spades. You gonna give me a 10? That'd be nice. Rado's calling me a traitor. I'll play the game once the game is out. The game's not coming out for another 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes to It was called Boratro. The original name for Replicat was Boratro. I gotta play some Balatro here. That was the connection. That's why I did boot up Balatro here. There's no 10. I would like a 10, please. Ace, king, queen, jack, and then I need a 10. Yeah, because you switch through this. I would like a big numbers, please. Oh wait, ace, I already have the ace. Ace, king, queen, jack, and then I just need a 10. So we get rid of everybody else. It's a 9. You're so close. Why have you done this? Just get it out of here. I want a 10. That's all I need. Just give me a 10. It's still not a 10. I just wanted a 10, and then I switch it to this. Do I push it? Do I push my luck just a little more? It's a bad idea. But I do like bad ideas. There's a 10. There we go. Okay, so then we switch it to... There we go. Royal Flush. That should be more than enough. That's something, I guess. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I don't think it's gonna help much either, but it's not gonna hurt nothing. Okay, and I don't care about my collection on here. It's the collection on the mobile version is the one that I care about. We're just gonna attempt to win here. And by that, I mean... even just ditch the game when Replicat comes out. Flush me. That's close. Why did you give me... You almost gave me a flush in diamonds. So I was trying to go for clubs here. That's annoying. Why have you done this? And that's molds. Okay, so just... There we go, there's some clubs. Sure. Yeah, they're all gonna earn like just a chip or two. Not huge. Ooh, these 8s. I could aim for a full house, or I could just do the spades. I don't have anything to make it real juicy. I guess we'll keep the spades around and also do something with the 8s maybe. The answer is no, we won't do anything with the 8s. Or I could just play them and then... what did I score for spades? Okay, no, I have 9. That's why I was gonna go for spades next as the thing. That's just a dumb, bad idea. And it discarded my 8 anyway. Okay, well. There we go. Flush spades. Should be more than enough. I gotta win this run of Balatro before Boratro comes out. I guess that kind of helps. That does. This is one of those ones that's probably really good, and then I just never use it because I never have the economy because I always skip all the time. But now that I'm not skipping all the time, maybe I could. Yeah, because there is a lot of spades. So if it is one of those ones where it says, hey, no spades, I could re-roll it. Face cards are drawn face down. That sounds like it sucks. Yeah, the game is so much longer when you don't skip all of the things. Probably a lot more consistent to win the game too, but also... it's so much longer now. Oh, wait a second. Full house. We just need a full house. Alright, yeah, put it on the spades, because I have a lot of spades. And then I haven't played hardly any full houses, so this is probably not going to score super well based on this, but... not that this is doing a huge amount of work for me. But it's doing something. Oh, I never moved myself. I gotta move myself into the corner. That's okay. I'm set up for Borderlands 4. It is funny how much bigger the game seems on a big screen than on my phone. That's how those things work, isn't it? A bigger screen, you can it's a bigger thing there, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to score. That's what I was hoping for, is it just gives me another straight, and then I don't really have to think too hard. Yeah, and now that I've played a few straights, that actually does make it a little better of a thing there. Do I care about discarding face cards? Not really. Do I care about the polychrome? Not really. Am I gonna buy it anyway? Yes, just because it does have the polychrome, and if I happen to discard some face cards, it'll score better. I don't know what else I want here. Oh, and then this is if I discard face cards, and then the boss is if I discard face cards. Well, then sure. And then full house and straight flush. Okay, straight flush I might use. Full house, I could probably just sell this because I haven't been doing full houses, right? Full house. I've scored one. I've scored one full house. I think we're good. I'll take the extra cash. Well, if I... I almost had a full house. It's like, wait. Then maybe I should have kept it. If that's what I am going to go for now, is a full house. It's like, then okay, no, just do a flush. It's just because this looks kind of juicy. It should not have given it to me. And that is... Oh, wait, you're not part of a flush, are you? There we go. Let's see, I could save a king and ride a cowboy. It's not gonna score super great, is it? Oh, this might actually be helping. I didn't think it was gonna do much, but it might actually be helping. King, queen, jack? 10-9? Maybe? I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think this is gonna happen either, but... Is that 2 pair? And now we run out of any juice that I had, which I didn't have a lot of juice. It's all gone. It's all dead. It's all done for. And I don't think this is... I don't have the thing that lets me score that as some extra stuff. That'd be nice. Okay, it's 3 minutes till Replicat anyway. Okay. Steam's not early, is it? It was crashing earlier. I doubt that it's early. I just wanted to play Replicat all stream. That's all I was gonna do, and then that's not what happened because it's got like approximately less than an hour. I guess I could have been playing the demo, but that just seems a little unnecessary to play the demo before the game and then play the game. Bought it? Wait, oh, you can buy it now? Is it buyable? Is it good to go? It's live? It's going? It's good? Yeah, it's going! Go, 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 go!
Pressing. Dwingles. Yep, there you go.
And install the content. And hydrate. Is it going? Okay, wait. Yeah, we gotta switch it. Yeah, okay, hydrate, deep breath's probably a good idea.
Alright, people.
And then put down Replicube instead of Replicat.
Thanks everyone, thanks a lot. We did it. We did it.
There we go, okay.
You got declined? You don't have the money?
And now let's actually...
I shouldn't save the sword actually, no. I mean, it's automatically saved, but I should delete it.
Okay. Now let's actually get into the game! It's game time! Let's go, let's go! Okay, so interesting that Steam actually did release it a couple of minutes early. Okay, and... that did... Okay. No saved runs. That would make sense. And then, yeah, level 5, level 8, level 12, level 15, level 18, level 22, 25, 28, 30, 32. Gee whiz, that's a lot of levels. Yeah, there we go. I've played this game before. I can bump it up to... No, he pushed the buttons early. Okay. Okay, click on cards to reveal them and find matching pairs to score points. Your matched cards are added to your hand. Your hand can contain a maximum of 5 pairs. Score enough points to reach the score goal. You have 5 turns and 16 moves per turn. After each turn, new cards will be dealt to replace the missing ones. Okay. I have played this game before. You'd hope I would remember how to play it, but... Okay, I don't need to score the 10s. That's always the tempting thing, is to score the low-scoring cards because I remember where they are. And it's like, no. Just worry about the ones that are... Okay, no, I don't need to score the 10s. Score the bigger ones. That is, yeah, I was gonna say, it's you. I don't have to score super huge on the first run, right? I do. You do have to score fairly big on the first run. Is you here? Okay, my don't fail me. I don't need to score that. I don't need to score that. The 10s are not worth it. But I will score it anyway because it's there. Was it you? But if it was you and you, then... okay, so don't worry about scoring the 10s. So I think those are 10s. Oh, and max pairs even. There we go. Now I just have to repeat that kind of huge turn every round. Wow, a shop. You could purchase cards by dragging them to the area above. The cards that you buy will be added directly to your deck and will appear in future rounds. Next, we have the curios. These items will allow you to tweak the game rules and develop your strategy. You'll keep your curios for the duration of your current run. Finally, don't forget to burn some cards. Burning cards requires a bit of money, but it's essential for removing unnecessary cards from your deck, helping you focus on revealing the valuable ones. Well, I was just complaining about those 10s. Oh, and this is all blues? Only works if all cards in hand are blue. Okay, so first we do this. So I lied. We do that first. And then I think I kind of want to burn some of those reds then. And just get rid of those 10s. And try to do an all blue hand. Did I need to be worried about that much? Lock shop items here by dragging them. Lock items show up on the next shop visits, but with 25% increased cost. Let's see. So, if your hand contains at least 3 pairs of the same color, earn 4 moves. That sounds pretty good with it. If I try to do an all blue hand, on the first turn, all cards get color stamped. You have -4 moves on that turn. Yeah, because I haven't messed with the color stamp stuff. Multiplies your hand if you played 3 or less card pairs. I'm never going to remember. I always go for the maximum matches and forget to do the other things. But so do I want to make this even more expensive than it already is? Or do I want to just say in the future it'll give me something better? Revealing cards at random can make it tough to keep track of what you've seen. Try revealing cards methodically. Wow. Like starting from the top left and moving in order. Yes. Okay, you're 100, but you're red. So we're gonna try to stick with the blues. If I can find the blue hand one. And I can't. Ooh, was that you? No. It only matters if I can actually score the blue hand. Which I can't. So, do that. To just add some extra points in the end. I'm getting close to doing it in one round. Whenever new cards are dealt onto the board, they always arrive in pairs. If You matched only a few pairs last turn. Try to spot which cards are new. Which, yeah, then we're just gonna do the stuff at the bottom, although it's probably just gonna be reds. Is that you? No, not at all. Do I score the reds? No. I'm trying to score blue. Let's see if I can do blue hand. As a thing. There's blue hand. Okay. There we go. Blue hand me. This is not right, meaning that I don't score the reds. Okay, good. I was gonna say I don't want to score the reds. Oh, and I can hit the button to score early. I need to remember that you can just say I'm good, and I always forget that that's a button you can do. Score 40 on each match, lose 6 on each mismatch. I don't like that. At the end of the turn, earn money equal to the card pairs played this turn, or you can unreveal cards. Wait, what does it mean exactly? Oh, no reds. Works only if there are no other red cards in hand. Okay, again, I'm going for a blue, all blue, no red kind of hand. So, continue to ditch these. Yeah, and then I'm like, do I worry about these 10 blues? And it's like, yes, but that I think is after. Well, definitely after I get rid of the 10 red. That's the obvious one to get rid of there for sure. And then it said the ads were about to start. Oh, and did I want to move myself at all? I think I'm okay. That only helps if it is, in fact, a blue hand. That's dangerous. I don't want to score that. It's also dangerous, and I don't want to score that if it's... Okay, there. It's not gonna be huge, but it's gonna be... Do I wanna... Oh, I only have the one move, so... I just actually started playing Replicat, but really tired, and I have fun playing the Replicat release version. Yeah, no, please go to bed. It's just... Yeah, if it's well past your bedtime, then, like I said, I think I'm only gonna do the one round and then go to bed, because it is also past my bedtime as well, but it is ad break. I'm gonna just push through the ad break. I do want to think about going to bed here, so... I don't know why I did that. Because I already knew that the thing was there. You? My memory is always better than I expect it to be. Which is good, but it doesn't matter if I don't do the red hand. And then I just end turn. I can end with the extra moves. I got some turns, I got some extra. Get some money. Start the next round. It's 4 extra moves. That's just next round, though. You have 2 extra turns, but the score goal is increased by 200%. That seems like a lot. If your hand's score is at least 10% of the score goal, multiply your hand by 1 before, otherwise your hand score is 0. Which I think I can hit that. I know that's a little bit of a dangerous one, but I feel like I can hit that. You have essences in your collection. After each boss round, you earn different types of essences. Each essence has unique effects. Simply drag them under your cards to enhance their abilities. When using a card, it adds a random extra score to it. 25 points, 50 points, 75 points. 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 some or other, 55 pies. I haven't even seen this, come to think of it. The 100 blue, I haven't even seen. Let's run on the 50, I guess. Score points equal to the burn cost times 2. Current burn cost is 25. Meaning it would be 50 right now, unless I burn some cards, which I may or may not want to do. 38 bucks. The end of turn, earn moves per card pairs played that turn. Your money can go negative. Spend an extra $10 on money's go negative. Start rounds with 2 times X score. Yellow pairs in your deck. Cannot earn more than 50. These look fancy. Like, this seems kind of crazy, but I might try it. Earn moves per card pairs played that turn. Which that's one of those you want to score everything as much as possible, right? Which is what I try to. It's what I've been doing anyway. I think, right? Okay, we're not gonna. I can see those to score, and I could score that there, but again, I could score the 10s. We're gonna not worry about the 10s. Okay, the blue hand. Then we're gonna go try to find that blue 50. I mean, I could score that just to keep the blue hand thing going. You weren't, like, here, were you? There's the blue 50. But then I don't have the last... Okay. Well, there's at least that. So not great, but... at least something. Yeah, I was gonna say, and then there's gonna be the reds. It's not like you and you. Oh, no, there's you and you. There we go. We're scoring reds, I guess. We are scoring reds, I guess. No blue hand here. So that's not gonna be enough, right? Or is it? That's 200 plus 50, 250 plus another 100, 350 plus another 50, 400. That's enough. Oh, and then plus the Phoenix, which I didn't even factor into the equation there. A little snowman here. Stonks! Score 50 points, gain $1. Multiply the points scored before this card by 2.5 and lose 3 extra moves. But the fancy cowboy boots should be giving me more moves though, right? Uh, 20% discount on shop curios. Remove a random modifier from bosses. Removes curios from the shop. That seems insane. Score 10 points on each match. Which works with this though, right? At the end of turn, earn moves per card pairs played that turn. That's not huge point-wise, but this also lets me burn some more stuff too. Because I think I want to burn those 10s, even though they're blue. Because they're just not doing it for me. Okay. I don't think the Happy Napkin was necessarily the best play. But I feel like it might match with... There's the 100! Gee whiz. Okay, yeah, definitely do that. Well, I guess maybe not definitely. Yeah, but if I could find blue hand, though, which I did, well, that should be huge, as long as I don't score. Red. So, I don't really need to score a lot for this one. So that's 50 plus 10. So that's 60. I still need to score, what, 200? Or, okay, 300 to be safe. So 50, 20 plus 50 is 70 plus another 40. 110. And I do have just enough for you. That should be more than enough then, right? 200, 300. That's more than enough. Multiply the score before this card by a random amount between 1.1 and 2. Color stamp the nearby cards, which is stamps right into the back of the cards to hint at their behavior or color. Squeaker minimum point becomes 20. Cards score at least 20 when played. I guess it solves the problem of the 10s, but the 10s I've already started kind of mulching through. If you had no identical pairs in your hand, of which I'm probably going to have a lot, scores equal to the corresponding card from the first pair of the hand times 3. So I guess if you can get the first pair to be good, that helps a lot, but nothing's speaking to me too much. But this is blue, and it does have a chance of helping me to score well. Oh, and then I don't know if this has like the interest in terms of the. Do I want to make sure that I'm. Okay, those are some juicy ones. Oh, and that no reds I hadn't seen. That was you. This is. Works only if there are no other red cards in hand. And then if I could get the. Oh no! You bastard! You ruined everything! That broke this. Meaning that's not gonna score. Okay, at least as long as I don't score the 200. The blue hand. Okay, as long as I don't score the blue hand, we're good. Oh, come on! I wanted to at least throw that on the end if you're gonna ruin everything. That was gonna be so good, and then it didn't happen. I don't remember who's. I should. Oh, actually, if I can get that to score, that'd be great. Was it you here? I have a lot of moves. Okay, that was blue hand. Your blue hand, something like that. Okay, your first card. There we go. Okay, and I do need to score pretty dang... Oh, yeah, max pairs. Okay. Man, that auto red one just really screwed everything. Okay, we're gonna burn that. I was kind of burning those 10s, but I can burden the... just some money at a curio, which is 20% discount on curios. Place 2 random card pairs in your deck with these 2 card pairs. I don't know if that really helps me. Don't start extra round. Let's see. No, that's maybe this. I don't. Like. I could get some use out of the money, but I could also make the curios cheaper. Oh hey, there's the Royal Writ, I think. Oh yeah, and using a card adds money or move to it. Yeah, let's just throw it on the big one. If I even see it all that much. If your hand contains at least 3 pairs of the same color, multiply the score by 1.5. That seems good because I'm doing a blue hand. Shop has a chance to offer upgraded cards. Reroll is always 10. This is just 20 bucks to get blue scores better, so we'll try that. And I have just enough to burn another card, so let's get rid of these 10s. I don't want the 10s in the deck. There is so many red cards. I maybe should have not burned all those 10s. The auto. I forgot about the red auto. Yeah, you are the exact opposite thing. No, I should have burned this one. I very much should have burned this one. Can I undo? Can I undo the thing I just did? I made a mistake here. I didn't realize it until after the fact. Okay, it's... Yep, okay, we're not worried about scoring blue. It's not happening. Okay, as long as I don't score you. No reds. Okay, I was gonna say don't score the no reds either. There. Is that you? Oh no. Okay, I kind of need to score the no reds and the... Oh gosh. Okay, blue hand. Is that you? Fudge face. I don't remember who's where. Oh no. You? Okay, we're not scoring the blue hand. We're not scoring that other one. We're not scoring that either. Or we are. That also sucks. That's the blue hand. There we go. It's next to it. This is what happens every time I play this dumb dad blasted mother flipping game. I feel like I have some good runs, and then I just get to the one run that just everything goes bad. Okay, so now we do fudge. Wait. Okay, there's the blue hand. Okay, wait. No reds there. I remember that. And then if I could do the... was it you or was it you? Fudge! It was this one. Okay, can I get the... Okay, don't score that. Good. Don't score that. 25 here. There's blue hand. Wait. Okay, just enough to squeeze. Yes, okay. Okay, let's get rid of that red auto. And get some more cards. I need some more cards, dang it. Or maybe we just get rid of the red auto. At some point, I'm not allowed to burn cards, right? I'm gonna run out of pairs to put in the deck. Because let's see, wait, it's... Oh, because yeah, they're all pairs. So yeah, what is the smallest you could do the deck then? Was... Okay, it's 16 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that's how small you could do it. Yeah, duh. 8 pairs. I need to go to bed. There are no cards in your hand that score more than 25 points. Multiply the hand score by 5. Okay, so that's if you wanted to go for those low-scoring cards. You could. Oh, okay. We're scoring these reds. We're scoring all of the reds. Okay, don't score the blue hand. So we do that to make it so it doesn't score the blue hand. Wow, so many pairs that were just right next to each other. Okay, the no reds. I mean, that's some, I guess. Okay, yeah, but it's this no reds? Fudge. Okay, you're the no reds. That's not you either. Okay, you're blue hand. Okay, so that was the no reds. So... Okay, yeah, we'll double check that. Then you... And, okay, we don't want to score the reds. There we go, the no reds. Okay, good. Now. And turn. I mean, I'm afraid. I don't want to accidentally score a thing. Ooh, shoot. This would be great if I could score it. That's not happening. No! I didn't find where that was. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. I need to have a first card, though, right? Okay, can I get the 100? I lied. I guess that's gonna be my first card. Okay, these hundreds. There we go. So now we do this, and then it was this and this. Yeah, but it's scoring the 25s. This is all done goofed. Okay, but I don't need to worry about the blues versus the reds versus whatever else. This is looking iffy. Okay, no, but Curios helped. It did push me up over the edge. Hey, I got an achievement. Hey, earn 24 or more moves in a turn. I guess they have fancy boots or something? Okay, so extra moves are ending a turn with a maximum of 1 mismatch. Multiply your score by 2. Okay, don't want the reds. Do I want to burn the auto? I keep just burning cards. I just have so few cards in there. Do I want the... I burned the auto already. I want to add some cards. But these cards I don't really... are not speaking to me either. I guess we'll just do that. And let's just save some money, I suppose. Oh boy, big scary boss too. -1 max pairs. Oof. That does not... Okay, let's just make sure that I don't score my high score stuff. That seems bad, but... Is that you? No. That was a 50, but not that 50. Yeah, that's a bunch of nothing, honestly. Yeah, 500. It's a bunch of nothing. I need my special cards, not just random cards. Was that you here? Shoot. Also, hello. Welcome. Congrats on a successful launch here. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm doing poorly. I've set it up so that I have a couple cards that are my entire strategy, and day 0 patch on the way. Something's already broken, is that what you're saying? I guess that's not really gonna salvage it for me. Can I get anything else? I got 7 moves. That's a little more. Ooh, no reds. Wait, can I find the no reds? I can't. And that's the max. That worked out. Okay. That's gonna score well, but probably not enough. Or enough. Okay. Just a few achievement bugs I fixed on the stream but failed to upload. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, because it's been all of minutes. It's been 28 minutes that the game's been out. Although I heard that, but yeah, because Pogorly said, "Hey, game's out, go!" And that the button was clicked just a little early. Let's check it. Next round with better score. Add a curated collection, which is multiplication cards have 20% chance to play last. I have no multiplication cards. Burn this card and remove it from your deck. I mean, it's not a super high scoring one, but it's blue. I want to get rid of the red ones. Well, flipping, none of this helps me much. I don't want to burn the blue. I don't want to add red. I don't have any multiplication stuff. So I guess we just do the... Here's a bit of a bonus, I guess. If you have no identical pairs in your hand, of which that's... I have not been great about that. Used on a card adds money. Well, sure. Oh, money and moves. Starts round with 10% score. Sure. Yeah, I don't want to burn anything else. I need to add blue cards. Is ideally what I wanted to do because I have the blue, I have the no reds, and I have the only blues. I guess just give me this. I think I was even trying to save my money for stuff too. And yeah, now I can't even burn anything. Not that I want to, because I've been burning stuff. Yeah, I don't think the little happy napkin really was necessary at all, but it's cute and it gives me a point or two, so why not? That was the wrong one. Let me just score those just for funsies. Okay, yeah, we definitely don't want to score that, so then we score these. Not bad, not bad. I guess I started with a lot, too. There's the blue hand. I'll definitely take that. Oh, blue hand. Wait. I was like trying to... No! Blue hand! And then I did... And that's the ones that... Gosh dang it. Okay, well, I completely neutered this, right? Only works, so that's nothing. So I completely neutered my score. Let's not score you. I don't know how to not score you. Because I think the rest of these are new, right? Okay, good. Thank you. I don't want that either because it's not scoring right now. So the no reds and the... It's no reds and then that's you, I think. I guess that's something. Yeah, but because you ruined the note. Okay, that's, yeah, those there. Okay, wait, I think it's this and this. And, yeah, and I do need a lot more. So is it you? It is. Is it you? No. Shoot. There we go. Do I want to just call it here? Because I'm like, wait. That's 500 times 3. That should be fine, right? I just need 1,000. We just do, yeah, 500 times 3 and not even risk any of the other nonsense? Sounds good to me. Yeah, now I'm like, I want to lose quickly, though, because I want to go to bed. That's the issue. But I had to play it on launch. It was required. The hand scores a multiple of 3. Multiply it by that. If it is a multiple of 3, how in the heck would I even make it a multiple of 3 then? Okay, matching jokers. I don't think I have any joker things, so... It's a special day, no going to bed. Well, you may or may not be able to see Phil's message of, now that the game is actually out, I'm gonna go to bed. You'll have to go wake up Phil. You guys are close enough to each other, right? Okay, burn cards. I don't really want to burn anything. It's just because I want to keep the no blues and the reds, so... Do I burn these? Do I just continue to burn stuff? Because there's nothing here that was really speaking to me. Because I don't know exactly how I'm going to get it to score that, though. And yeah, I've never even done the rerolls. Score points equal to your total money. I don't have a ton of money. That's also not going to be and then this is red, which is just not the vibe I'm going for. And then this is just, I have no clue how to make it score a multiple of 3, so it's really random as to whether that'll help me or not. So I guess we just continue burning some more cats. Okay. I burned it down to the minimum deck size. Did I get an achievement? I did. Yay! Oh, I got an achievement for burning the thing off the first run. You did it. You burned all the cats. Can't burn every cat. Okay, there we go. Oh, there was a couple of points I could have clipped it. Where I said, oh no, I've soiled it, ruined it. Now we'll see if I remember to go back and do that. Oh boy, that's all sorts of things. I don't have no reds just yet. So there's the no reds. Is it you? It was. Oh. Yeah, it stays. The stays always throw me off with the moves. It's not you, is it? Well, and I don't want this. Because this will score nothing, though, right? If the first card is this, that'll just multiply by itself to oblivion, right? No reds? Is it you? It is. Oh, that would have been really nice if I could have scored it with that, but thanks on the 20s there. You? Fudge face. This. I don't want to score the triples. That's really not going to help me. Unless I can line it up with... No! That's a red! I didn't mean to score that. I didn't want it... I guess we just throw some extra nonsense on top. We're not... Okay, we say you. There we go. Well, that's a bunch of nothing, right? The no reds not scoring is gonna hurt like heck. And then I think the, okay. It's, these are the, oh no, I don't know where the things are. Okay, okay, that's that. If I can find it, I can. Okay. That's maybe something. The 50s aren't great, though. But that's still blue hand. This is getting more and more dire. I maybe should have done more than just burn cards. It's not you. Hey, it is you. Okay, that's better. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but that's not bad. Okay, now can I just find the couple of cards that'll score enough? Okay, the no... Shoot! You're the no reds, dang it. I think I still need a little more though, right? That's reds! Why did I do that? I just took all the points I had and threw them all away. That's not the 100. That's the 100. Gosh dang it. I keep getting so close to where I think it is. And then, so... This went from, like, it's a shoo-in, I'm done, to, oh, now I gotta actually try again. Yeah, there was a 0 because I done goofed it. Is that enough? Okay, it's still enough, but I could have had so many more points there. I just want to match all the things, which is why I got the cowboy boots and the napkin, because those feel like you just match all of the things. Hey, there we go. There's some blue cards that I'm excited about. Okay, yes please, yes please. I don't think I have any jokers. 4 extra moves ain't bad. Is there a max on the curios? There was a max on the number of cards you could burn. Oh, and now I can burn some cards again because I have stuff. Ooh, well. Maybe we burn some more cards. I do like burning more cards. I was saying these are obnoxious. But also, like... Yeah, no, burn the cards. Burn all the cards. Burn all the babies! Okay, that it literally does not help me because I don't have anything below 20. Do I want to burn the rest of my money too? Speaking of burning things. 4 extra moves. Well, I also don't know how many curios it's gonna say I can have or not. If there is a limit on curios. Reds score bad. That fine by me. You cannot earn money during the round. That also is not... That's not fun. Excuse me, you just gonna ruin my economy? Or rather, that's... Not that it's not fun, but that it's rude. It's just... That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, you're a little scary. Ooh. I was gonna say, I have 100. Can I throw a blue hand on this? It'd be fun. Ooh, is it you? It was. A blue hand on this would go really nice. Or I just score the 100s, because I'm not... That's not the 100s. It's you, then? Then maybe you? Okay, don't score the blue hand. Ah, I hate the stays! I'm gonna burn that one next. Stay is always obnoxious to me. Okay, it wasn't you, was it? It was. Okay, the blue hand, was it you? It was you. So now we gotta be careful. Make sure that we're only scoring blue. That's not the greatest, but it is blue, so why not? Don't score you. What were you again? You're not blue, you're not red, are you? Okay, good. No reds, okay. The no reds, hell yeah. Okay, this should be a big hand. As long as I don't score reds. Which you were, yeah, it's that. Oh, well then just end the turn. Then I don't have to worry about scaring myself by scoring the wrong thing. That didn't seem nearly as big as I was hoping. The 50? Probably not a great idea when I have all the like score based on the blues or whatever. This is really not going to be a lot, is it? I don't have to score every... Okay, we don't want to score you. Is it you? Okay, good. Okay, those two. And then... Yeah, because I have the reds. This is gonna be iffy. Oh, and then it's... Yeah, the reds are not scoring a lot. Oh, it's probably what's neutering the... Did that... Excuse me, did you just not score, like, anything there? Oh, moves. Okay, I was like, So... That's another 100. Because that was 25 and 50, right? Yes. Okay, yeah, but I do need to score, like, heckin' crazy, so... Good thing I have a bunch of moves. And that I'm rapidly burning through. No! The max pairs! I forgot about the max pairs. That's not gonna be... the greatest. It's fine enough. No, I need to lose so I can go to bed. I don't need... I don't want to win on my first run. No, I like that card. I don't want to upgrade the card with this essence. As in, add an essence to it, or upgrade the essence on the card. Adds 1 strong negative card to your deck that permanently stays unless you burn it. Swap next boss with this one. Minus for moves each turn. Second card of the purple pair can't score. Okay, I don't have purple. No, I want to keep this. Adds a strong negative card to your deck. Those are the ones that have killed my runs a couple times. 4 extra moves? That's just next round, though. No, upgrade the card. The heck is this derpy looking little... Score 60 points. Color stamped neighbor cards. Stamps are in the back of the cards to hint at their color or behavior. Oh, and let's not forget the essences here. Add some money. Yeah, again, we're just gonna add it to the biggest, fanciest cards here. Stay, repeat, auto, or ghost. What happens if I do it on that one? I guess it's gonna repeat the stay. It's gonna auto on the stay. Oh, and I can't burn you. Because I don't think I have enough money. Okay, but that's blue. Rerolling shop rerolls the next boss too. I like the boss that I have actually. Start each turn with one card revealed. It's not huge, but I guess that's why it's cheap as heck. No cards in your hand score more than 25 points and multiply the hand score by 5. That's the one that's just like if you have cheap cards, and I don't have a ton of cheap cards. Okay, this one's a pretty obvious, like it's blue. Let's just grab that, and then I also want to see how many curios I can get. I don't know how much the limit is on curios. No reds, okay. Those are some good cards. If I can figure out how to score them. Don't fill up my max pairs already. The 25s are not good enough. Wow, it's a lot of blues. Okay. You're gonna fill up my max pairs because I would like to do. Ooh, is this the no reds? It was the no reds. Okay, I like a nice strong first turn. Hell yeah. It's not a ×3 on anything, but it's still not huge though. Don't score that. Can I will just the 50s? It's not huge. Do I want to try to wait around for something better? Let's just score it. Was it you? Actually, it's showing these. Yeah, it was you. What's the 100? And I could do that other 50. This 50 is not a lot though, but it's something. I do think that Phoenix is helping a good bit. Was it the corners? No, it was not. I guess we're going blue hands, so do not score anything red. Do not score anything red. So we do that. That was... I have confused the hell out of myself. You? Okay, well, that should score pretty well as long as I don't score anything red. Or do I just say 250 ×3? Or do I keep adding to it? Cause I just gotta make sure I don't score anything red. There we go. Okay, and that's I pushed my luck enough. We're gonna just call that good. The 250 ×3 should be giving me a good chunk of points. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I did not need to push my luck that much. I wanted to lose. I need to go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I need to go to bed. And I just need to lose real quick. On the first turn, all cards get color stamped to -4 moves. I kind of like having a bunch of moves, though. Ending a turn with a maximum of 1 mismatch. You have no identical pairs. I have a few identical pairs. Maybe we just get rid of these. Not huge, but also like. Yeah, those aren't really doing it for me. I don't want to re-roll. We're just gonna continue. Burn all the cats. Every single cat will get fried. Okay, the color stamp is probably not all that huge. Now that, oh no, that was you. Yeah, it's not, the color stamp is not gonna matter now. You? Or you? Who was you? Oh, this is a 20. That doesn't help me. If I could do a blue hand or something, that would help. That really does not, there, blue hand. That was you. And you're the blue hand. Gosh dang it. Okay, can I... Yeah, I was gonna say, can I squeeze the 100 on the end? There we go. It's a pretty good first round. There's still just a couple of reds that could be... I did not want that at all. You're not gonna do anything. Is it you? No. You're the one that's not useful. So... Clown meat tastes funny, lol. I do understand the joke there. Let's not score you. Let's also not score you either. You're not... this is not... I had a first round. It was good, and now it's just all broken and on the floor. You're the 100. Actually, wait. There's no reason to not do it. I was gonna say, and then we do that. I don't think I have the build to, well, and it's stuff like this. When this doesn't score well, that really hurts me. And the 100 is nice and juicy. Okay, that's you. But that's after, no! After I score something else, you dumb. Okay, well. Blue hand? I guess I can try to get a blue hand out of this. No reds? Oh, I guess I could either get the no reds or the blue hand. Do I want to keep pushing it, or... Yeah, you're not gonna help me, though. Let's just... Nah, well, let's... Gonna score well enough, but these, you dumb dead gum, you bastards, scoring completely wrong there. Really done goofed me. Like permanently done goofed me. I don't know. Okay. Well then I can avoid the reds. That's nice. First card, I guess. That's not a lot, though. I need it on the 250 or something. That's really where I want it. I guess. That's also not gonna cut it. No reds. But you are red. So, and I already have a red scoring. Well, this is it. Is this over? Is it done? Can I go to bed now? Okay, the 100. No, you're the reds if I wanted to score the no reds. No! Okay, well then I'm not doing that. I'm also not trying to score blue hand because I have a red. I think I'm just screwed. I had one too many red cards. Yeah, okay, and then it's not gonna cut it. And I already am scoring a red, so it doesn't matter. It's just, I don't want to score that because it's nothing. It's not going to actually do anything for me. Yeah, now I can score basically everything. Except the max pairs prevents it from being scoring literally everything. And it's dead. Yep. And I can go to bed. And it's 10 o'clock. It worked out. And I got a couple levels. If it's a boss round, multiply the hand score by 1.5. If not, lose 100 points after each turn. Well, I still have not had a successful run. But that's okay. I at least had a good run on launch here. But I need to go to bed, like I said. So, and it's Pomo's plan. Is there anybody watching me? Is the question. I lied. I wanted my stream. Or did everybody go to bed? That looks like it's just Brainoid saying, I'm watching every single stream that I can all at once. Unless the number jumps up, of which it does sometimes update and jump up. Of which it's just gonna, so no, I guess I'm not gonna raid over to Pomo. Because the only person is Brainoid, and Brainoid's already here. So yes, it is, because Phil went to bed and everything. Okay, well, I guess I'm just calling it quits and going to bed. But, and then tomorrow I will come back with, I don't know, maybe some Replicat, maybe some game development, maybe some, who knows. I guess I do. Well, I guess I will. Because I don't know right now. But I will in the future. Okay, but at any rate, goodbye, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow at any rate with something. Either game development or Replicat or something. Well, probably one of those two. I want to have a successful run at Replicat at some point, so that is the goal. But, okay, goodbye, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Good luck. Bye.